It felt great in here, man. It felt good. Like
good AC for
that AC feeling nice, man. Cause last time we was in here, boy, it was sweat. It was in there, sweat box.
Turn it down, bro. God, this is not a professional.
Man, going live.
we live with it.
That's crazy.
How about them Warriors, y'all?
We ready?
We ready?
How about them?
Don't be disrespectful.
Fresh J's.
Yeah. Happy to be back. It is my second time in here. It's even better.
Yeah, man. It's always better.
Yeah.
And the third time.
And the fourth time, but that's it.
Downhill from there.
I started talking about something else when I said that. Just so you know. What's up?
Fresh J's.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Fresh J's. I had to bring out the J's, man. I thought everybody.
You brought
Oh no, I wore my.
Oh man.
I thought we was bringing out the J's, bro.
I usually wear the J's, but
Bro, I was like the Fresh J's because I was wearing my bands. I was like, let me wear some
We
J's.
thought about that, but they got this desk here.
Oh, you can't really. Oh, okay. I didn't want to get sued. Like, nigga, you came through with some bands.
Oh, we would have been like, if it could be on camera,
go home.
Say something.
Yeah,
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, I thought we was good, man.
Go Jay's podcast. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dubs. About some Lakers.
How you doing, man? You got your hair twisted and shit.
I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. Like, I slid. As soon as I got my hair done, I slid in Chloe Bailey's DM.
Okay.
Like, what's up? How you doing? I'm ready to go. And still waiting on a response. We'll see what happens.
You know what? Starts off a great conversation to me. Women have been shaming other, like, did you see, what was that, the small ass comedian that fucking, I'm getting my life right, whatever.
Lil Duval.
I'm getting my life right. That's the song I sing, nigga. I'm trying to get my life
He's
together.
showing his age. He's living my.
I'm getting my life right. Whoa! Okay. No. But that's hilarious. I'm getting my life, but I did the melody right, niggas. Yeah. What I was talking about. Nevertheless, so he said like, hey, how about a little while ago, niggas was getting shamed. Older niggas, not even older niggas that's older were getting shamed because they were saying they were falling for a thirst trap, and they were saying, hey, that's a little girl, but now she's old enough to be sensual and be sexual. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
That's double talk. Is she too young? Or is she old enough to be freaky?
Well, no, it's
young
two separate groups though. Like, it's guys that's like, I didn't even notice you was bad until now. Like how I did with Chloe Bailey. I didn't know she was bad until.
Wait, which one is Chloe Bailey?
Chloe Bailey is.
She's on Grownish.
Talking about the 17-year-old, the little.
Stop it! What are you doing? No, she's not 17. Where's
not 17.
Wait, because the other
21. They're
23.
Because it was one that was on Blackish that was younger, and she was on like dancing, and they were like,
that was then.
She's showing her curves. I'm talking about the little one with the glasses. She was on Media Tech Out.
Oh no, you talking about
this
Blackish?
Oh, you talking about Marseille Martin? Yeah,
I'm talking about her. That's why I thought. Okay, but the little girl was on there.
It's crazy because the pictures look super older than super young.
Like I do.
You know what I'm talking about? The little one.
Yes.
Like I do. That's
she like 17 though.
I know you talking about Marseille Martin, the producer of the movie Little, like the producer of the movie Little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about this person who was 21 now, right?
23.
23 now.
He wanted to make sure it's legal.
She's 23. Yes.
23.
So, before it was like it's first of all, you were admiring the.
She look like.
What her fine ass.
She's bad.
Well, that's the older sister.
See, I'm not. It's men that are in their 40s.
That's the one that's in the show where they in college.
It's men that are in their 40s, not you. Men that are in their 40s that are saying, "Yo, she's bad as hell," posting her. Damn, right?
Yeah.
Posting thirst traps, which she can do wonderfully, beautifully. Yes. But then there's women that are them men's age, right? That are saying, "Why you trying? That's a little girl."
They say, "No, I ain't gonna say." I ain't gonna say nothing.
You was about to say some wild shit.
I'm about to say some suspect, but I was like, let me
don't get canceled.
If the grass can grow some wild shit like that, I'm thinking, no, I don't believe that.
You lying right now.
Nah, they used to say if it's grass on the field, play ball.
That's what it was.
Right.
But I was like,
we heard that one.
Yeah,
hair.
But I was just like, man, hold on, they just sound right.
if they old enough to pee, no, I don't believe that. No, but that's shaming.
Unicorn.
I don't believe that. I don't feel that in my heart at all. But
I couldn't. That's
diaper.
It's like, double talking, man.
But that's hella. I mean, 22, 20. That's young. Because that's like my goddaughter's age. They got to be at least 28. 20.
I got a friend with a 21.
Whoa.
28, 29.
You won't date a 24-year-old right now.
Oh, I would.
Yes, she will. At least
I mean, no, I wouldn't.
Fuck on.
You marry a 21-year-old.
You would marry a 21-year-old?
Oh wait, you said 24, huh?
I said 24, but
I meant 24.
24.
nigga,
Hey, bro, but 24 seems so immature. Like, I'll be
okay,
like,
not
that's
married.
the problem,
I don't know how we're going.
I'm talking about just being in a real relationship, like my 20. You know what I mean? Like,
She still want to go out.
If you date a 21-year-old,
she going live the whole time we together. Like, hey, put your phone up, man.
Now you sound that's hilarious.
I'm going live on my.
You see that video?
I'm with bae.
Yeah, I'm with bae. Put your phone
You see that
down.
video that like nigga they said like. Well, it's a nigga sitting there, he's like eating some rice, and then the girl's over, she like running on this couch. I'm running through the house like a Tomb Raider, and he like she jump on the table. He like, get up off my table. He like, oh shit.
I ain't seen that.
It's just like a sugar daddy, sugar baby
That's
relationship.
That's JGreen.
Yeah, it's just like,
Get up off my table.
man.
I know you ain't in here with your shoes on. I know you ain't in here.
I got my roommate is 22 years old, bro. A baby. She's annoying as hell.
Oh, you got a girl that's a 20?
Weird, yes.
Yeah.
I cannot listen to this person talk.
I know what you're talking about.
Right? I'm like, dude. Like, yeah, you can say some real shit, but for the most part, you're like,
But
You're
it's
quoting
like
the
far
internet.
between.
22.
yes. She be not knowing who people are. You know what I'm saying?
Like people that everybody should know.
She's like, I don't know these people. And I'm just like,
You don't know
my
who
God.
Joe Biden
She like,
is?
No, Shrek was a part of her life that you don't know who Joe Biden is.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yes. So it's just like, if I feel old, I just turned 30. I feel super old talking to this person. So I'm thinking like, if I was dating this person, I feel like if I was fucking on her, let's just be honest, if I was fucking on her, I would still have to deal with that same talking. But I'd be like, oh man, she has some good conversation because I'm beaten. But no, right now I'm like, you're terrible. You're
mature
annoying.
than the.
So Chloe Bailey's 21 or 24.
28. That's why I'd be like
That's when it's you
said-
listen to them talk.
You said you're 28. How
No, I like them when they're 27, 28.
28? No, that little older.
That's when they can hold a conversation.
We're out 30 and
Yes.
over in this group right here. Bro.
So
You said we all what?
30 and over.
Yeah.
you 30 and older too. You ain't gotta say
I'm 30.
30 and over.
30 and over.
He like, I am.
That's all I gotta
Yes.
say, bro.
Yeah.
You look good, nigga. You 30, nigga. Whatever you want to be right now, my nigga.
Black, you are black.
Man, you know.
So let's go back to the post, the little Duval part about it. You said that.
Which one is it? Is she too young or
Well,
is
I
she
think
grown
the
now?
haters are gonna hate. You know, so
Wow.
when the women say whatever they gonna say about grown men commenting on a young girl, through the test of time, that's always been the case.
That's always gonna be the case. Now they just have more power to shame. I feel like.
But as far as like, there's a group of men who are looking at 16, 17-year-olds like when she turns 18.
See, that's creepy as fuck.
That's
that's-
not what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's
But
creepy.
but
Like,
That's
I
bad.
think
Shame
that's who
them.
they trying to.
Well, you
like,
like,
if
even
they
they trying to
talk
put
shit
them in the
about
group.
Well, even okay, that is creepy, but there is a platform where that is happening, and that's called the entertainment industry.
hey, bro, but when we was when I was in high school, it was like dudes was 21, 22. We be mad coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all the time. Girls used to be
Yeah,
like, you
pull up. They had
little
clean
boy,
whips.
we
They
the
be
same
pulling
age.
up to the high school.
I grew up too fast because of these niggas.
Yeah,
Like literally, like I literally.
they had
And them niggas were lame.
I'm trying to get
Yeah,
there.
they was ahead of us.
And
Like,
they
you
were
know what I mean?
lames, exactly.
Like why? Because why you in the high school? You know what I'm saying? Like if you 21,
You're not
Go to
fucking on no
go to
girls
the
that's your
college.
age.
Go to the
Yeah.
college.
Nah,
Get
you
some
was
bitch.
going for the easy. I remember this. I remember it like yesterday. It is part of the reason why when the R. Kelly shit came out, we was like, that's not. It's bad, but it's not
Uncommon.
weird. Like we've seen this.
I was like, fuck that nigga too. He was
Yeah,
doing that
fuck
shit.
him.
Him too. Fucking
I know. I'm like,
taking
wait, you're an R&B recording artist?
Man.
And you doing this? Like, it's niggas in the hood doing this shit. You can't do it too.
R. Kelly was,
bro.
man.
that nigga.
That's what but the whole mindset was like, dang, I remember girls always saying that you ain't on my level. I deal with grown men. I'm like, bitch, you are 14.
I remember.
What's
Girl,
crazy is you go ahead.
every girl was like had a 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I don't mess with no dudes at this
Yeah.
school. Like
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
At
I'm 20.
this
And they was
school.
20. It was 20.
Dating a 23-year-old. So
Yeah.
then you date a girl. You were
The
20.
nigga that work at the restaurant with them.
You were
Yeah.
20, 22 years old, and you dated a girl, and she'd have been with a nigga that's 30 by the time y'all dated. So she's dating you now, and you trying to get your shit together, and this nigga got his own apartment, nigga making credit moves and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you just get your shit together, and so she's got this forward thought, and you just
Yeah.
like, I've dated girls pretty much my own age for the most part this whole time. Struggling. I just could have gotten one young bitch, and just made her think that I was a king.
The lesson I learned in this
until another nigga come along.
That's 40 or something.
That's what happens with the young bitches.
Yes.
Well, the lesson I learned is that they always said this when we were kids. They would say girls mature faster than boys, which I agree is true.
Up to a point.
But they plateau
Woo!
faster than boys.
Woo!
Like men become like this is I always say. We grow up, they grow out. So we grow up like a building. You can add floors, but they grow out like the ocean. So it's like
you saying they get fat?
That's what it sounds like.
I am saying that. I am saying that. Low key, but I'm fat. So hey, before
He's like, I am not fat shaming. I am claiming
I am
them.
fat, and you're gonna go. How this fat nigga gonna say some shit like that? Cause I seen it with my fat eyes. We grow up. So we keep, like expanding and figuring out and learning better, while they stay where they are. But it's just like they can expand and cover more on their mindset.
Yes.
That boy got deep.
Further,
No, it's a real shit. They plateau. You listen to a conversation between like a middle-aged man and a middle-aged woman, and the conversation and the way it's going is like you using these tools that are of. You sound like a 25-year-old with this nigga right now.
Right. The best example
it may be about some 50-year-old
is to see a grown man talk to a young man and a grown woman talk to a young woman. You gonna see it there.
Woo!
Because a grown man gonna be like, I see where you fucking up. Let me show you how to figure it out. A grown woman gonna be like, bitch, you fucking up. And that's it. You not gonna tell me how? Bitch, you fucking up. I told you what I said. I said what I said.
Hey, but normally when a girl say that,
the most popular thing
if you think about it, when a girl say that to a woman, they gonna be one accord. Like, yeah, I know. Like, they know what they need to do to fix. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Monique,
Like, you know
remember
what I'm
Monique?
saying?
What happened, Monique? She was like, babies,
The bonnets
and cars. We are not doing babies. I did charm school and I'm Monique and I was Precious's mom. Baby. We need to not wear bonnets outside. They were like, shut your old ass up, you fat. You know what I'm saying? I almost slipped. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say.
They were just like, we don't need to listen to you. We wear what we want. This is women empowerment time. Team Bonnet.
Yeah.
You going Team Bonnet against Monique?
Why would
like
they
she's not an
put
Oscar winner?
Yeah, they
Why her?
Yeah, no
Exactly.
no
Niggas don't even
respect.
team silk
But
durag.
protect black women. No,
Silk durag.
Hashtag silk durag.
That was Mark.
we don't even do that.
Hey, I wish I could. I miss my wearing do rags, bro.
I used to do it all the time.
I used to rock my do rags.
I used to buy my durags based off
Our
of
boy-
what New York rapper was famous at the
Man,
time.
I used to, I used to color coordinate. You know what I'm saying? I had an orange one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit would match you. You turn to the side, like, look what I'm doing.
My mama used to look at me like,
I got a blue one in the car.
I had
right
braids,
now.
so it's just like, do rag lay it down. You know what I mean?
It does, yes.
So you got braids.
Yeah, you wore it for anything.
Or waves. Like, it's just-
But now I ain't
Or
seen no,
didn't have a
I ain't
haircut.
seen nobody with a do rag in a long time. Like
No, they out here.
Oh,
they wear them. They just don't like.
it's not an outside thing.
Well, you gotta
not
get
a- it's-
checked.
it's like
now it's like, oh, I gotta check them waves now. You got a do-rag on, take that off, let me see what you got. And then
Wave check.
niggas gotta have the fucking seat.
Butters.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a wave.
So,
check-
you're
wave
not
check
gonna
in a minute.
mess up and rock some shit. And then be like, what is this? Cuckoo bugs? Under the goddamn
Cuckoo bug.
Under the goddamn
I never could get waves, bro. I always got waves on the side.
Oh, you know what that mean, bro? First of all, you light skinned, so this is what I'm basing this on.
It be dipping on the
We
side.
need to do an
I
edit
never-
check all the time at this point. First of all, you like it.
the count.
But bro,
Hey man, you just discounted me, my blackness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, I thought we was all black, man.
I promise
It's always light skin, dark skin thing.
Put a
man.
do rag on, wash your hair, brush it. With the do rag on everything, you gonna be like, nigga, this was what I was supposed to do.
Wait, brush your hair with the do-rag on?
Light skin. We can't do it.
Somebody told me that too.
Do it, bro.
He was like,
I told my brother to do it. He light skin. My brother out here, no job, no nothing, pulling it just left
Dipping,
and right.
man.
Doing this.
What you said? Oh, it's a little method my little brother taught me.
Hey, well,
You dark skinned, so I got that in it.
I can't do it now, man. You know, I'm bald headed, but
Hey,
Oh, for real?
yeah, I'm bald headed.
Hey,
I thought about like having my hat and it grow on the sides and just like to have
And line the shit up, line just set up.
and they wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying? They be,
What a do-rag,
they wouldn't know, bro.
What a do-rag in the hat?
Cause my size, they gonna hell it. Hey, this size.
he said I thought about, girl. Where?
That's just to look at it.
You
Like,
go to the
I think I can do
barbershop,
that.
like, go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
even take it off.
Right,
Like,
wherever
hey,
you
be mad as hell, man. No hats in the club, huh?
Bro, they said I can't get in.
No hats. Hey, I can't. Hey, you don't even take your hat off. Be like, yeah, they said I can't. No hats in the club. Like,
turn around and walk to
you
your car.
like,
Latest
yeah,
party
yeah,
ever. Nigga like,
yeah, I gotta.
Nah, man. I just thought I got some shit to do tomorrow.
I'm
anyway,
mad, bro. Your hair, you banging, bro. Dang.
This is the crazy thing. It's been years
How long you been growing it for, bro?
What you mean it's been years?
since I got the scalp twist. When I say scalp twist, I mean like, you can see my
see your
scalp.
head.
And
She hurt?
no, I feel great. First of all, let me shout out my loctician. She's amazing. Her name is Christy.
Shout out Christy.
She's a loctician to the stars, NBA players, everybody. Like,
I thought you was about to say NBA Young.
no, follow her, Christy Hairstylist. I think it's Christy Hair. She's been in the Fresh J show. She's
Okay.
she's-
Shout out.
She's checked this out. So yeah, that's
So I'm going live with nobody in here.
It's all right, no, because they can do the replay. You don't need to worry about that. But yeah,
okay.
she's dope. She travels, so if you in Atlanta, she will fly to you.
Okay, so she cost
Loctician.
some money.
for a
good,
price. For a price, yes. I'm excited
Is that
about
double
it.
strand or triple strand?
Triple strength.
Hey, it was
It's funny.
crazy. Is that
It's
sound
funny.
like real professional? The nigga said loctician. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, man,
It's funny because
It's
iPhone
ancient Korean.
iPhone knows
for
that.
real? Loctician.
I just texted Haiti. Shout out to Haiti. He was on the podcast. I just texted him like, "Oh, this is I got a different loctician. That's why it's popping." And when I typed in loctician, iPhone was like, "That's what's up." They don't even know niggas. Like you can type niggas, iPhone be like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
I think they just be like, nah, no.
Oh, it's a business
No,
for it,
no.
something just like that.
But-
They be like, we're not
accepting
We're not
this
accepting. You said you Google.
So
you
you know how if you type something, the autocorrect can change the shit on iPhone? Well, on loctician, they was like, keep going. But if I be like, yeah, so a nigga got a loctician, they be like, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, you got a loctician.
That's
They
crazy.
was like, a bug got a loctician? That's what's up.
I said nigga is Siri one time.
For real?
And she's act like she didn't know what that was, bro. Shouldn't she look up the history of the word and
Yeah,
like?
she was
I
like-
found several things on the word nigga.
Right,
Hey,
No, they should match the things that you do in your life and know that you black and then autocorrection. They got the technology. Yeah, but
There
you
should
went
be
to
a
the
black
jamming.
Serena.
You
shit.
listen to yeah.
it should be a black series.
Hey, I'll be
Like,
texting.
You did to it. You went to a check cashing place. You
Hey,
should use the word
Serena.
nigga.
Hey, I know.
Tell my
I
baby mama.
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta say the name.
I be-
Tell my baby.
be texting. I be like, I be texting like I'm trying to like TRYNA.
Yes,
They be
yes.
It should be
it'd be like trying. I'm like, no, trying to.
Right now.
funniest
Tryna-
thing is if you was
tryna-
like, hey Serena, I'm about to say less. she was like, say less.
I've been listening to the rest of this conversation. You've been needed to cut this bitch off.
Say less.
I went through some of your stuff. This is not the best for you.
Hey, that's a mark in the corner right there, boy. A breakup funk feature.
Woo!
Like, just send the breakup text. Send the breakup
But you
text.
see the bitch later, you be like, bitch, you told me. She say something that you didn't even say.
You like, huh?
Serena, I didn't tell you to tell her all that. You roasted her.
Damn, that's that movie
That's
with
my
the cell
girl
phone.
though. She
Yeah.
got me on her phone too, and so I just think we both think you was wrong, and you should apologize.
Your phone start bleeding to you. Come on,
Man, you know that they
on
can
her
intercept.
back.
They can change our text though. There's some apps that can change our text and shit. So what if you? And that's like a real thing. It can change the text up. Like,
Where do we even
what if
live?
you've been
Hey, we-
sending somebody something and then you get in an argument with them and they say you made me feel like this. And
They
then really,
need to get an app for like when you send the wrong. Like I think it should be like, are you sure? Because sometimes you know.
Yeah,
you send
I
the
would
wrong-
love
Thinking
it.
that for a
Yeah,
long
like
time.
I just send
I don't
it.
need that
It just
question,
it just go like you know
Think
what I'm
about
saying.
niggas
just
that
go
type
to
the
like,
whole-
Yeah, you be like, you can't do nothing about it, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, that is. Or I
Somebody,
send.
somebody told me if you got an iPhone, like if you know when it's loading, if you put it in airplane mode, it
may not
won't
send.
it won't send. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But what's the chances?
Damn, why find that out though?
Them text messages go by fast though. They
Niggas be fucking up.
yeah, you know.
Like, I thought I was a bad service. Man, speaking of relationship type shit.
Maybe
man,
that's how
what
you
y'all-
should send your angry text on airplane mode. Then you could think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but then
Yeah, but
wait,
you
so-
sent it, so you felt good.
No, do you
about
have to
like,
resend
yeah,
it? Do you have to
bitch.
click
And did that.
retry?
You got the endorphins up.
That's very smart. You be like, ooh, which I grade.
Cause pussy send is where it's at. It's not the words
Ooh,
feel
I'm about to be
great.
heat.
The words feel great, but the push and send is where that's the nut. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the words is just smashing. Like you just but the send is like, oh, I got that bitch.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Speaking of,
So airplane mode is like a condom. What is it?
Yeah.
Airplane mode be like,
A good condom, like a strong-
Airplane mode.
plus Plan B.
stop it from the text from penetrating.
speaking of penetrating,
I like it. Look at him working on this segues. Okay.
Will Smith, man, Tupac, Jada Pinkett Smith, man. Will's been in the news a lot. He's
Yeah.
on like
He
GQ
got a
magazine
book
right
out.
now.
He's
He's got a book out, bro.
He
I
lost
just
a lot of
watched
weight.
Gemini, man. He lost a bunch of weight. He said he was
went on the
suicidal for a
highest-
second.
He went on the
Hey,
He
highest
talked to
peak.
Oprah.
Hey, bro, now that I think about it,
That nigga been out about, right?
nah. If you think about it, that was all like promotion. If you think
For
like
his book,
the timing of it, like Jada, say some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do some foul shit. Like
So
you
is
do.
it because of that?
I think so, bro. I think they all in on it.
Oh, definitely. I have always.
I mean,
felt
it all
that way.
feeds
Yeah,
the same.
not. I mean, when
But
stuff,
at what cost?
man, at this point, man, she,
999. That's how much the book is.
she slept with August. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's the worst? I mean,
August Alsina should be the one the saltiest. I
Why?
mean, yeah, he got some of that woo pussy, but I'm sitting there thinking, you ain't even putting nothing. I was bumping August Alsina yesterday. I promise.
That nigga said she got some of that woo pussy.
That's my shit.
I never really got into August.
I love it. He in a
That's a
break.
real
That's,
R&B.
the only, that's the only song. That's the only song I
Yeah,
I rock
that's a
with.
good
Like,
song.
I mean,
Yeah, but his thing is not. He has not become nothing since this shit. Wow, well, Jada and Will are still popping. Tupac popping. He dead. In August, he can't get nothing. I did not want to laugh.
Hey, Tupac, he's most relevant. Like,
That nigga put the
I think he
pound
more. He seemed like he been more relevant after death than Biggie. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
like-
think if
cause
say they both were
it's
living.
always, you know what I'm
Depends
saying?
on where you at.
Nah,
If
bro,
they
like,
both were
it's just-
living, this would be a
If I was in
whole
New York, would I be
different
saying
world.
that? I don't know. If I was in New York, I probably wouldn't be saying
You be
that.
like, yo, B, chill,
but if you think about it, the balance of it, it's more people.
Yo,
you think
same.
about it,
Deadass.
it's more people on the East Coast that fool with Tupac
Then people on the West Coast
than
that fuck with Biggie, I
the
get
West
it.
Coast people fool with Biggie. Like, I feel like Tupac got it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because
niggas love
Biggie
Tupac.
insulted
Like,
E40, and that's important to know. The whole
Yeah.
West Coast East Coast beef is not just Tupac and Biggie. It's because Biggie was acting like E40 was trash.
I mean, at the
Yeah.
time.
But look at who E40 is
He got-
today.
I still know people that think E40 is trash.
you see
But
the interview.
E40 could go
I don't
kiss
think
on
that.
Biggie's
I think
grave
he's
right
cold.
now if he wanted to.
But the thing about it is E40. Like, if you think about it, you think about the time that E40 was rapping. Like, he been relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of them niggas that was rapping back then even got. You know what I'm
The
saying?
fact that he's ever had his
Yeah, that
longevity
he's
like
still
that.
yeah.
What I'm
like-
saying is if Biggie was alive today, he
Google
would
the
say,
spoon.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Biggie would
Well, you
say
already
that.
said he was wrong.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Yeah.
He because they. I mean,
They became friends, bro.
yeah, that was
I
cool
didn't
after
even know
that.
that.
Oh.
I don't be reading.
But I don't think it was E40.
I'm a R&B
Like, it
guy.
wasn't. It was because the thing about it is,
Yeah.
I don't think E40 put the hit out. It was the niggas that like nigga that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's the
fucking
people.
writers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of writers.
It's always the dumbass.
It's always.
entourage.
But you gotta have them around so you don't. You know.
So you don't get fucked
But
up.
I feel like if
But you end up getting fucked up behind them.
But I feel like if Tupac had some of them, then he probably would still be alive.
Tupac had the
Like,
best.
he wasn't
Tupac
supposed to,
had people around him. He just did
Entourage.
dumb
It
shit.
was that
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Tall
casino. He
ass,
wasn't
strong
supposed to like
Be alone like
he
that.
led the charge, nigga. Like,
Ex-football nigga. That was
Let's go.
yeah, like you saying,
You swinging first.
Fellas, what we're about to
Yeah.
do, we're about to go kick this guy's ass, okay?
yeah. They should've-
Yeah, Tyson just
In that
kicked
case, you
ass,
just
but we're
need some
gonna do it too.
Irish.
and they said the dude that Tupac,
Tupac
should've
the
rolled
dude that
Irish.
Tupac fought, like if you, they was like if you from LA, they was like nah, nigga, not him. Like
Yeah.
he was like,
Well, they now admit that that's why he got killed.
yeah, they
the
was
wrong
like,
nigga.
Yeah, he was.
The hood in this.
They said
the
that
world
nigga was-
doesn't-
I mean, the world doesn't even.
They
get
said
the
he was a
story.
shooter. They was like,
They still saying Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac Shakur is unsolved
Like-
murder.
like-
They're like, bitch, we don't solve this.
nah, I
knew.
I knew. Hey, it made sense though. To
Now
me.
you see how we talk about Will Smith and now we talk about Tupac?
Oh yeah, see
All the
Tupac.
time, that
Yeah,
shit
my
both
bad.
is
Yeah.
I'm pissed off
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Really? You guys gonna...
You're gonna talk
Really?
about Tupac Shakur. I'm trying to get this man.
Hey, Jay, how
Out
Will
of
Smith,
my-
how Will Smith sound?
really?
Really?
So that's what you guys... I just wrote a book.
Will, is it hard to get Tupac out of your head, Will?
No, it's not. Well, okay.
He kind of sound like that nigga, man. Yeah, Will, man.
The picture that let me know that Will Smith might be a lame is when Tupac is throwing the middle finger up and
He
Will
throwing
Smith throwing the middle. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You trying so hard, bro.
To not be like this nigga. And he's being cool.
Right, just do it with him, bro. Like,
It's funny because I think that they're cut from the same cloth. You would say the same.
Hell
You
nah.
would say the same. Will Smith is a smart dude. Tupac was a smart dude.
Both went to art school.
Both would like that. Both had an interest in Jada.
No, Tupac mama was on dope. Mama was a Black Panther.
That's where it stops.
Drugged out Black
That's where it
Yeah,
stops.
he was house to house.
That's really the core.
Will Smith came from a
True about
stable,
anybody.
2-parent
His mama
household.
and his dad was
Yeah, Tupac.
Okay, all right, I stopped. All right, you won. You good?
I don't think we still don't know who Tupac's dad is, right?
Nah, he did.
But
come
no,
out.
he was raised by the Black
A
Panthers.
dude came out when he got shot the first time in New York. It came out that I was his dad.
Oh,
it's
shit.
It's like his name is Garland Will something. I'll be watching hella Tupac stuff,
tell
bro.
you some real shit, B. I used to hear this shit, like, like, word up, kid. Like, when I was back in New York City and shit, kid, like, word up.
Okay.
All right? Like, they said that was the fucking DMX and his crew that ran up on Pac.
Not DMX.
It's just bogus that somebody that died at 24,
so they got
25,
something going on in
and
heaven.
you had a long ass, crazy, fire ass career. You one of the best actors to ever exist. You are Will. You know what I'm saying? And you still in your household feel like another man was there. You gotta tell.
He
other
is
people.
there. Another man
He's
is
still
there.
in the house. People know y'all got thing. And you still gotta mention that you said that you wanted to be. You were jealous of him to a fault.
Hey,
and you felt like you couldn't satisfy your woman.
Hey, but the thing about it, I can't get mad at him for
That's
just being
bogus.
honest.
And that's
though.
also
'Cause
fire.
A lot of men feel like that, and they just want you know.
Niggas
what I
would
mean?
never say it.
Nigga never will be like.
I think that are they talking about legitimately what we going inside of things that we're just seeing that for the first time.
Okay.
This is where we're really at. Yes.
This does happen in relationships.
I mean, dude, you know,
dude, this
yeah,
a lot of dudes be insecure. Like,
you
still think about that nigga Rodney.
Hey, like you ever be out?
You looked at that motorcycle picture.
Like you know, you see niggas that you be like, man, this nigga, man.
Hey,
my girl.
do
you see your girl?
Or you see
You
you
said
you say you be like, man, my girl probably would talk to that.
That right there. That's exactly the type of
Yeah,
nigga
you
she
said
like.
right.
I'll beat this nigga.
My ex.
You wanna fuck my girl?
Yeah.
You wanna fuck that nigga? She be like, I didn't even see him.
Yeah. I mean, so he just being.
Like, do you wanna fuck him?
I mean, I never get mad for a dude being vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like nigga just telling how it is. Like,
Yeah.
What was you thinking?
Well, because he said, you fuck with that nigga Rodney. Y'all talking about that shit. And of course, like I said, we all been there. Ooh, sorry. When I think about my ex, I'm like, the nigga name wasn't Rodney. It was a bitch ass. It was a nigga named Leslie. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Leslie?
Damn.
Yeah, I just say my girl nigga in Jamaica.
Hey, I just
nigga.
singled out. Y'all like,
Hey, the thing about it is, like, I'm gonna tell y'all the story, bro. I'm gonna be real, right?
me too. I was real right there.
Nigga.
Just so y'all
Let's be real.
I was on
Where goes
Instagram,
you?
right? And this girl that I follow, I never see her post. You know what I'm saying? I don't even. So
Yeah.
all of a sudden on a Sunday morning, I go on a post, and I'm like, okay, they in Jamaica, and I go and I see my girl with her partner. You know what I'm saying? With her dude partner in Jamaica, and they had that one. What's that one song? When they be like, you don't need no love.
Oh no!
Hey, they had that song playing, nigga. Every time I hear that, I cut that off. I'm like, I don't even like the song no more, nigga.
Somebody can fuck a whole
I don't
song
even
up
like
for
it
you.
no more, nigga.
You knew it.
I don't even like that song, bro. I be in the car. I be like,
that
yeah,
ruins it. So wait. This is your ex or this is your girl?
this is my ex chick. But I'm saying it's just
And
like,
they,
you know
and
what I
they
mean?
together now? in
I mean,
Jamaica?
I don't even know. I mean, they in Jamaica,
But they
nigga.
just play that song.
That song playing in the
Ain't
slide.
no other vibe. Every time I hear that and I look at a picture, I be looking for a nigga in the picture if it's a girl that I mess with because it's such a romantic, it's such a passionate.
Hey, cuz, I hate that song now, bro. I used to love
It's
that
such a
song.
good-
I'd be like, nigga.
Damn, dog.
Don't let that ruin for you, bro.
Hey, bro,
Don't
it-
listen to that shit on repeat,
Hey,
bro.
it ruined me, nigga. Like, I'll be like, it was on the
any girl I
radio
ever
and it's
messed
always
with-
playing. I'm like, damn, this song always.
Do not ruin that song with me, bro.
Man, dog, it ruined me.
I like
nigga.
Hey, listen to the Justin Bieber one, and then you,
Oh,
you
fuck
go
it.
back.
Then you
to
can
the
hate it for a whole nother
original.
reason, though.
Did Justin Bieber come hard?
He came Justin Bieber.
No.
Justin Bieber
He
is
didn't,
talented.
he didn't come black Justin
It's
Bieber.
No, he
another.
didn't.
It's another song that I was like, Justin Bieber should have did that song. I can't remember what song it is. I wish I could tell y'all right now. But I was like, you should have fucked that song up.
This
Not
nigga-
this one, bro.
This nigga Kenan Baker posted a video of it was when 1993 when it was about. Remember the Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah.
And it was
Oh, Ryan Gosling?
You see when they was singing Jodeci?
It's been.
Hey, them niggas was singing, bro.
Oh yeah, they was getting busy. They were going really hard to find like a black version of all the black
Lou
things.
Pearl or whatever.
It was Justin Timberlake, JC from NSYNC, and Ryan Gosling singing
Going in.
"Cry for You" from Josie.
Yeah, they was going in.
All I keep thinking, because we ain't heard Ryan sing since that. All I keep thinking is Ryan is at the house, fucking killing shit,
Man.
and some bitch is like
I never knew.
They don't even know.
They didn't even know, man.
They just think this is a nigga from Drive. Like this.
Nah, that nigga.
The quiet nigga from Drive.
Like this is La La Land. No, this dude.
That didn't
is out
sound
here
too much
like,
far off Jodeci. Like, I mean, the white boy version, but it was,
They was singing.
yeah.
They put a lot of work into
Hey,
white.
this makes me look at them old documentaries a little different, man. You know what I'm saying? When them, you know, niggas like, and then they fucking hide these crackles.
Yes. They get them paid because them white bitches really pay, and their parents got the money. Like it's like. You be like, nigga, shut up, old man. You should have worked harder.
They was just trying to fucking make a kid group that wasn't on drugs yet, bro. Like,
Yeah, like it's easy to work with kids because
they're not trouble yet, bro.
yeah, they haven't fucked it up yet.
Man, but all of them as adults, nigga.
Well,
Britney Spears, you know, she was in the Mickey Mouse Club
Justin
too.
Timberlake is totally fine.
No, and Britney Spears
Yeah,
now.
Justin Timberlake was. Yeah, he was pretty normal. Like,
Nigga became an actor twice.
yeah, Justin.
Became a R&B
Twice.
singer twice.
Got Jessica Biel. He
Got
won,
Jessica
bro.
Biel. Yeah, man, he good, man.
Pulled the
I
little.
mean, they say that she
pulled the
had
little
a
titty out, and you know what I mean?
Pulled out
He
Janet
did
Janet
Jackson.
Jackson.
They about to make a fucking
About-
documentary about that.
Which is dope.
About pulling
Stop
the titty
it.
out.
What? How do you? We're gonna encapsulate this moment. Where were you thinking at second number fucking 37? Like what?
They knew they was gonna do it. I gotta watch the documentary, but
They
I'm
knew
so
it.
happy I saw that.
I thought they.
saw it.
Is it gonna be?
No, oh, you talking about live? I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so.
Is it gonna be? Is it
I
gonna be?
went
Is it gonna be
crazy.
40 for 40 or something?
30, 40 for 40. No, 40. 4D for 40D to for 40.
That was great. That was accident.
That was fire, man.
40.
That works. I love it.
44 double D.
40D double
But
D.
yes, it's great.
I'm still jealous of Justin Timberlake for that shit.
She had a little thing on her nipple. That's what made me feel like they did it on purpose because she had
Oh
like
no,
one
they
little
knew it
paste
was
on
bad,
her.
but
It
she
was
did
full
go,
nipple.
"Oh my god, what you do, Justin Timberlake?" And I was like,
But it was supposed to be the
Man,
red
she
thing
was
like
in.
the other side.
And she was in on it.
it would have
nigga.
been me going.
Hey, you don't
I
think?
didn't think I was like,
You don't think Janet was in on it?
Oh, they was all in on it.
if she's not in the documentary, she wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Or
no,
maybe she just
don't-
wants to keep
she
her name
wasn't.
clear.
Why keep your name in the clear now?
Just to keep my brand strong. Cause
Her brand is still
What is her
strong enough.
brand?
She's Janet Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She can't
Jackson.
lose. She can't lose.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
She would never be Latoya Jackson. I mean, she's
But she can't lose.
Latoya.
Latoya chilling.
Yeah, they all. Yeah, they
Can't
straight.
win,
Which
but
means she'll never be Latoya. What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying, like she will always
won't
be
be,
the
like,
one.
forgotten,
I mean, you know, like Latoya,
Right? Oh, she will never be Latoya.
like Latoya or Rebe Jackson. You
Rebe
probably-
is super talented. It's
And
crazy
rich.
about
Like, what do you
Jackson.
mean Rebe is talented?
and rich.
No, what I'm saying is, if you actually seen these people sing and perform, you'd be like, "Nigga said Rebe Jackson." The only one. Now when I hear him say that,
Hey, how do you know she's talented, nigga?
Yeah, how do you know? What have you looked at?
it's a little
This nigga's-
shit. Like, first of all, she had the song Centipede. Hey, this is not some. Hey, this is not some nigga that don't know what he talking.
You listen to R&B, man.
Oh man,
When the centipede is hot. Look,
that's
first
the
of all,
only song she had though.
But either way, I know
You
that
like, it wasn't a bad song.
it wasn't bad. And Rebe was fine as fuck back in. Like, she was dope. You know, she just wasn't, you know,
Popular like that.
Janet or Michael.
That was
Which
only-
is the rest of them. All of them were like, I wasn't
They only
Janet
had.
or
It was
Michael.
only 3 sisters, right? Rebe.
Latoya and Janet, and then there's a bunch of niggas. Marlon, Tito, Jermaine,
The
Mike.
Jacksons and the Wayans, nigga.
Man, hell
Damon
of
and
it.
Damon.
I think it's more Wayans than it is.
Jackson.
United States presidents.
See, the Wayne is more. It's more Wayans in the family than I think it's more. 5, 6. I don't know.
But like, it's so hard because you count cousins and shit. So it's like,
Oh yeah, like the man.
Well, Jackson's, yeah, you don't count the cousins like that. No.
Right.
That'd be dope to have a family.
Because I know a nigga
Like, if
named
you came from a
Jermaine
family,
Jackson.
What if we was all
like
cousins?
if you came from a family that came from a certain, like, would you feel pressured? Like, I got to be in that. Like
if I came from a family like that,
say if you was in the Wayans, would you be like, damn, I got to do stand up? Like, you feel like,
Yes.
you
I wouldn't.
I would already be
Think
doing
about
it.
your talent that you have now. You'd be like, nah. I'd be like, oh shit.
I
I'm
want.
about to
Nah, I
rap.
want to play basketball, nigga. Like,
Yeah, that's what I've been on some
I
shit like
want to
that.
like.
I've been on some shit like that.
With this talent, no, you talk. I'm talking about you being as funny as you are.
No. I'm just saying, like, if you was just like coming up and everybody doing,
family does
everybody's
one
in the
thing.
show business, and you like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel
I
like,
wanna
Shantae
design
said,
video
like,
games.
It's a good half. It's like a good split
Yeah.
between the groups. Is the rich and the broke, she said. But what I'm saying is like the super talented and the probably decent enough talented that just was like, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm gonna fucking
But it ain't no Wayans that's hooping in the NBA though.
yeah.
yet.
Yet. Yet.
It's one. His son is Craig Wayans. His son's supposed to be hella good, like six
See,
six
that's
six.
what I'm talking about.
You would think Keenan Iverson would because he's built like a
Tall and
basketball player.
motherfucker. Shout out to young Keenan, bro. That dude.
I feel like if you come from a rich family, like you got to just like in show business. I think you just have to be decent, like this niggas.
Well, it's because you also
Decent? No, you gotta be good as fuck.
I mean, I'm just saying, like you got to just be cool enough to, you know what I mean?
Well, no, unless you Coiler.
Because you got the name, you know what I mean? Like,
What else y'all want to talk about?
Coiler Ray turned you off, bro?
Man, that picture. Somebody shared
What's
a
wrong with
picture of
Coiler Ray?
her looking like
Trash.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
And ever since, like, I wasn't fucking with her before that, but the Crash Bandicoot
Crash
thing
Bandicoot.
was like the end.
the
It was like
end.
the end. If we clip this, please just show the picture.
I shall.
That shit is so it's scary looking, and I'm like, no celebrity woman should look this way. Bitch, you look like you about the final boss. And I'm not. Look, I'm not trying to. And I wasn't even. I don't like Benzino. So you already fucked up because I don't like your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Why you don't like Benzino?
I never like. I remember. No, before that, I remember him and Eminem had beef, and I was a big Eminem fan.
Oh, you was following
I don't want to be no fucking 38-year-old rapper, Bray Benzino. Eminem was killing that dude.
Eminem was like,
And then he stabbed Paul Pierce, or his crew. Somebody
crew
stabbed
stabbed
Paul
the
Pierce.
made man
and bought,
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
he ain't never been dope to me. I grabbed the party and go to God and shut your
I can't quote.
I didn't know that
Well,
nigga. I didn't know that nigga was the owner of Source.
Right.
after though.
Lost his magazine trying to diss Eminem.
I thought that was after.
Nah, he was running that.
Since the beginning?
And that's when he started
Yeah, since
trying
the
to rap
beginning.
After he was like, yeah.
Just made it worse.
You started rapping after Source Magazine?
I mean, in the midst-
Source was one of the
once it was like the shit.
It was
Put out
the
music.
magazine.
like, oh, bro,
Source was like nigga, you got 2 mics. Hell no, I'm not buying that album. Like you know what I'm saying? It was like
That
whatever.
nigga was killing
Unsigned
niggas'
hype.
career,
Biggie
boy.
was unsigned hype.
Yeah,
Biggie
Source
was
is
unsigned hype.
You had 5 mics. You was like, oh yeah.
Nas Illmatic was 5 mics. So
Well, Snoop Dogg.
What you mean 5 mics? What you
Doggy
talking
style
about?
was fine.
You remember?
so the Source used to have
mics.
Oh, mics. They had the mics.
They had the mic. The mics. They
So what I'm
used to-
saying, the Source was fully represented credit. You really Mickey Moused up. I just noticed your watch. Anyway, the Source was
Shout out to Disney. Man.
the Source was fully like respected
Hell
in the
yeah.
hip hop community, and they just diminished every piece of that.
The Source. They had the Source Awards. All
Yeah,
that.
they had all that. The Source
Yeah,
Awards
man.
was
Source
crazy.
Awards where niggas used to get fucked up.
Man.
If y'all ain't trying to have
The producer
Producer all
All
in
in
the
the
videos. Come
on the videos.
the best part is to me is
we know where we at. we Snoop Dogg. We know.
and then Andre.
South
South got something to say.
too.
Yeah, South got
Hey,
some.
that's
one
3
year.
quotes on one sorcerer.
Hey, them niggas been
But
running every. They been running it ever since,
nigga.
nigga.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. we trying to represent music here.
Y'all booing us. We ain't even part of this shit.
Hey, they booed. That's messed up though. They booed them niggas. And they got that award.
After they
Outkast.
won.
And look at how stupid they sound.
And the South been winning
That's because
everything.
there's a bunch of New York motherfuckers in there.
Yeah.
Because the West Coast was sitting there like, hey, I ain't got no love for us. But the South was all like,
Quiet.
next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We about to
They
kill
probably
that.
Niggas who dress
Them niggas
different.
probably went after that, drank lean, and was like, bro, we can take over this shit.
Yeah,
Bro. These niggas
them
hate each
niggas
other.
is stupid.
Really though.
And that's basically
They
what
like, hey, where the Waffle House at?
I'm about to hop on
Is this the
95
let out?
and go
Niggas,
home.
is this the let out? Niggas sit out in the parking lot? What? We
I'm
don't
hopping
do that
on the
here.
95 and going straight home. Fuck all this shit, bruh. Fuck
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden, all this shit.
The
man.
more stories that come out about P. Diddy, though, I feel bad for that nigga, man.
Why? He's just all.
Like, it's kind of like he was a target for the industry, like because he had 9 people died at his concert that he did in the 90s, right? A Heavy D concert, and they said feel like he's been blackballed ever since. That's why he lost his job at Uptown.
Really?
Man,
So he's like, he's been
that
like,
probably was the.
shit
I
is
mean,
like on that
hey, but
nigga
you think about
ever
him
since.
getting fired from Uptown probably was the best thing because that nigga got Bad Boy. Like,
But people been dying around that nigga since then.
Oh, yes.
hey, but
Oh,
not,
he went to jail.
and then it's either that or niggas be like everybody that went to Bad Boy never had longevity.
Well, that ain't.
Oh, yeah, that's a true story.
That ain't Diddy fault.
I mean, I'm
I
just
think that's
saying
Diddy's
from
fault
like
partly.
I'm saying from making the band.
Speaking of
Nigga,
which,
that Suge Knight fault.
I be at work and I be seeing that
Toto,
goddamn
what happened to Toto?
May
No longer
26th.
Mace.
Well, they was
Los.
the previous.
Loon,
King Los was too cool.
King Los nuts. He just stepped on his neck. It felt like all the time.
Loon,
Thank you, bro. I like Loon.
Loon was cool.
That was Mason.
I need a good at a ride.
Yeah, bro. That shit was hard.
I need a girl. They had a hell of a song. It was like, I need a girl
Lou
part five.
seemed like some dude
I need
that.
a girl part 5.
It was hella need a girl. Like,
Lou was a bashful
Nigga, how bad you
rapper,
need a girl,
wasn't he?
nigga?
oh, what happened? What's the one
They
nigga?
found a girl yet?
Black Rob.
Black, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Black
Black
Rob.
Who was the other nigga? That was on that.
Mark Curry.
Take that money.
G-Dep.
G-Dep.
But that nigga killed somebody.
I've been born ready. I was all.
Hey, but he got off though. He just came up. Like, he
nigga
was
killed somebody
he killed somebody like 20 years ago. It was like, yeah, I want to turn
Baby
myself
killed
in.
somebody.
My conscience. Well, the baby did it in self defense. That was robbing a nigga.
Hey, if you kill somebody and got away with it, would you be like, would you turn yourself in, or you be like, hey, God forgive me, like God forgive me?
I mean, you gonna turn yourself in one day, so I wouldn't turn myself in.
Hey, let's talk about. Let's make this a topic.
Okay.
People who kill rappers who kill people and got away with it, like they still like the baby,
Snoop.
Gucci, Ray Lewis. He don't rap.
I was gonna say Ray Lewis, but
Ray
he
Lewis
didn't
did
rap.
He did, yeah.
Ray Lewis had a song, so he
He
counts.
did. Ray Lewis.
Yeah, he counts, bro.
Wait, Ray Lewis had a song.
All the
I gotta
niggas
look it
did.
up.
I like Ray Lewis.
Dion
Man.
had a song. Ray Lewis
Must be the money.
Yo, some of Shaq shit don't sound that bad, man.
No, Shaq had. I was actually looking at Billboard charts for other shit. I was actually looking for Boys to Miss some shit, and I saw that Shaq was on those charts, and I'm like, damn, Shaq was really out here.
Nigga,
charting.
Shaq was dope.
Shaq shit was not bad. I went and listened. I was like, go. But what were you saying? What
He's
about
better
them?
than-
Let's talk about these people who actually like. Cause I always think about like people who don't get away with murder. How it was like, you really thought you was gonna get away with that shit,
Okay.
but there's actually people
Like
who
Take It.
actually take it.
Yeah.
He just the race.
That nigga
But,
literally told you how he killed the nigga.
Yeah.
and Bobby Schmurder went to jail. I think
For telling on his homie that killed
other
him.
people that killed.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even do it. But what I'm saying is like it's people who actually we know beyond the shadow of a doubt that you killed somebody.
Casanova.
Gucci man.
Casanova killed. He
I do not fuck with Casanova.
He
With
in
all
jail
due
right now.
respect, with all due respect,
He in
he came
jail
to
right
Fast
now.
House when I used to work at Fast House, and it was early before we opened. And they was like, y'all ain't open? And they kept banging at the door, and I'm like, "Nick, we not open. What the fuck you want?" And so when I found out, I was like, good.
I would have put him in for that Fast House. You did. You come when somebody's open.
Take some time and think about what you did. Try
Hey,
to
did he
knock at the door.
did he wait until y'all opened, or he just left? Like,
No, they finally. I mean, they had to because I'm from South Central. I was like, no, nigga, wait. And I did whatever I had to do. When they finally came in, of course they act. You know, they got chains. Everybody got black on. Niggas is tall. It's one white dude. You know, it's the.
Nigga,
The entourage perfect. The perfect.
Hey, nigga, I got hungry when you mentioned Fast House, bro.
relax, bro.
Man.
So, when they finally came in, you know, I helped them and did all that kind of shit. And I was like, and once they finally paid, I was like, who the fuck is this thing? I had his government. I Googled his government. Like, who the fuck is this nigga that was 30 minutes early over here? Like, you can open up. Hey, come on, we hungry and shit. Like, nigga, we not open. I Googled him and found out who that was, and I was like, fuck that nigga Casanova. So, like I said, when I saw that he got locked up, I was like,
was he tall in person?
tall as fuck. Everybody was at least 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", except for the white dude. Swear to God, I
Money
was
man.
I swear to God, it was like
Got cats. We have to
the
make. We have to
rules.
eat.
If
and we
you
have
from
to.
LA, if you ever been in Hollywood, this is what you see. You see several niggas and one white dude, and that's why would have if they were nice, I'd have been like, this is dope. All these niggas is tall as fuck. I would have thought that he was like an NFL player, real talk, like or a ball player, some of any sport. But when I found out it was a rapper, and I was like, I ain't never heard none of your songs. You trashed me, nigga. Because
Speaking of rappers,
And this is why West Coast niggas. That's why East Coast niggas be like, fuck them West Coast niggas.
exactly, and that's how we won. No,
speaking of rappers, man, y'all watch that Kanye fucking interview?
Yeah.
You see it in part 2?
Part 2.
There's a part 2.
Yeah.
Wait, longer than 2 hours? Because I watched the
It's
whole
an
2
hour
hours.
17.
After that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a third
After
hour.
that.
It's huh?
It's a third hour.
It's an hour. It's an hour 17.
There's a third hour. Yes.
Yes. So, y'all, we talked about the last one. That's a fire ass interview. But the second one, bro,
That was pretty
I
good.
feel like he went in another way. He had Larry Hoover's son on there talking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then he went in more. I feel like he addressed the Chappelle shit. He
Really?
addressed.
Yeah.
They came at him like,
Man,
hey man, how you feel about people just coming at the things you say or your sanity and all these type of things? And he just like he already was saying the shit about rap. You heard everything he was to say, but this time he really just got into like, nigga, this is where the fuck I stand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, if you don't, he doubled down on everything.
Right,
and they would be like, how do you feel about the controversy about Dave Chappelle and him getting canceled? And he was like, what the fuck is canceled, nigga? What's canceled? What do you mean what's canceled? You can't cancel. It's like, I believe in what I believe in, and if you scared and you want to be a bitch, you just want to only be for yourself, fuck you. But like, I'm here for more than just myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some other shit.
Right,
so
right.
just like I say what I'm gonna say, nigga.
My favorite thing that Kanye West did in the second half of the interview. I'm sorry y'all ain't see it because I gotta ruin it for you.
Yeah, we
No,
gonna say
I'm
it,
gonna
bro.
watch it.
I gotta watch it
This
now.
nigga said, I'm a nigga from Chicago, bro. Most of my friends growing up are GDs. I'm apologizing to the backpack rapper because I was never that, bro.
He did say that. I love street niggas. Yeah,
I was never the backpack rapper.
I never
was
killed
the backpack
nobody.
guy.
He's like, I ain't never killed
I never killed nobody,
yeah.
but all my friends were GDs and street niggas, and I really listen to this and this and this. But y'all think I'm the backpack rapper, and they be like, "Wait, so you mean to live?
He's
You
like,
mean this?"
I see. Like, I was being honest. I don't like the way this.
He was like, no, he said, he was like, "I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna apologize once again. I'm sorry that I never fuck with your raps." That's what he said.
Are you talking about? I seen the way he talking about.
Yeah.
He was like, I never
He
liked
sound
that.
like he was apologizing, and
It sound
he
like
doubled
he was
down.
yeah.
I'm sorry that I never fuck with your raps.
I was surprised what he said about Big Sean.
Me too.
Yes.
Well,
He was like, I wouldn't sign that or something like I would.
In
The worst
context.
thing I ever did.
What
in
I ever did,
context.
I was like, damn. Like,
in context, Big Sean was doing interviews when people were asking Big Sean how does he feel about Kanye's latest riffs and running for president and all this other shit. He didn't like. You know how
He didn't
homie
have
be
his
like,
back, like-
yeah, you know how homie be like, man, that's Jay, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the man,
Yeah, man,
like,
yeah, he doing what he
like,
doing.
oh man, you know, I don't know, man. I might have to distance myself. Like, I don't know what's going on with him.
the
Blah,
nigga that
blah.
signed you.
But you saying that on
Good
a
music.
broad stage, 'cause
TMZ.
they already want to crucify this nigga.
Come on,
Right,
bro.
And you're helping, and that's why he went in on John Legend like that too.
Yeah.
Well, John Legend, we know how John Legend goes, but Big Sean was the surprise to me. The same thing. I was like,
Well, John Legend was trying to just protect his money. Like, I don't want to.
yeah, but John Legend
protect
is
his
a,
Chrissy.
wake up, everybody, no more sleeping. Like Big Sean is not doing that
Nigga
shit.
a loud singer from the fucking 20.
Right.
Hey, how that nigga be on it though?
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in
And
bed.
you know he got a big ass piano in his house, and it just be him playing, and Chrissy be like, "Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's gonna make us a power cut. We're gonna be do this.
man.
Do no, do that." And they be like, hey, "Practice it, baby. Say what you're gonna say about Kanye. Say it, because we need to separate ourselves." Ugh, Chrissy, you're gross.
Probably worse than Kim,
I'm feeling what he was saying.
You see how she is.
Chrissy is
Hey,
just,
but listen to Kanye. Like he definitely is a genius, bro. Like the
I've
way
never
the way he
thought
think.
that.
Like I was like, damn. Like the way he think, I was like, damn. That nigga like is outside the
That
box.
mean he's
like,
conscious, right?
Yeah, I'm saying, but it's
He's
like
lucid.
Yeah,
He's lucid. He's there.
I'm
Yeah.
saying like when we like basically like how we think normal. Like he's
yeah.
outside. You know what I mean? But it's like I guess people that think like that. Like if you're not forming to like the normal way of doing things, and people, oh, he crazy or
Yeah, that's what he kept. He said
Yeah.
the
That's
second
it.
part. The second part.
that nigga's a genius, bro.
Oh, you know what else he said?
He broke down the ways that people call him crazy, bro. You would
Yes,
literally
This
look
is
at
on the
he
yourself.
addressed each one.
You look at yourself like, ooh.
The funny thing is, because I was.
I stopped calling this nigga crazy.
Well, the
'Cause
crazy
it's
thing
dismissive.
about it is I was out the whole time. I'm all, and you know how JGreen is. I'm a little like, well, I see it this way, and I don't see how we all don't see it this way.
Yeah.
Because I'm all like, how come you can't just say, I fucks with him, I don't fuck with that?
You can.
What happened to that?
But more people won't say that.
He's
What
saying
happened to that? We used to be like that with, like, if we do it personally, we're all friends. I'm not gonna just let you can say some foul shit. You can be like, JGreen is not the nigga when it comes to Hawaiian shirts. And I'll be all like, I fucks with you, that's my boy. But your boy look nice in some Hawaiian shirts. You just don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can.
I'm wearing
So
one
you
right
saying,
now.
so you saying you can mess with somebody but
It's
not mess
still
with them?
just not agree with what
not-
they said.
I mean, what is they agree to disagree?
You can
Like,
listen
Yeah.
to this nigga's music, bro, and never ever have to watch him do an interview.
You can't.
Right, and that's the key thing is because I did this shit before when I was watching Fade to Back. I was telling my homeboy, he's a fucking genius. I did the same shit.
You said Fade to Black.
Fade to Black. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And Kanye was like,
alright.
Kanye, I'll tell you the part. Kanye was all like, and you gonna go like this. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? I was like, see that? You a fucking genius.
Because he knew that he was thinking in the stadium. He was thinking in the stadium.
He was thinking in the stadium.
Yeah.
And I remember I was so hype about it. My homeboy was like, relax, bro. You wildin'. The same thing. Like him saying that shit, like him being. I lost my thought.
It's all good.
You
man.
just knew then. You already
But
knew
I
then.
knew he was a fucking
Yeah,
like
where his head
genius
was
the
at.
whole time. And
He's
so,
a head. He's a head. The way he thinks
Okay.
is a head.
He also said he's a bootlegger, right?
I know the OnlyFans thing. I saw that
Now,
clip.
he said, I bootlegged the OnlyFans. Now, this nigga has... Now, before we go into this, because this is a conversation about art, this is a conversation about buying, and the value of it. This nigga has said before, you know, understand he was dropping shit when it was CDs, and then he went through the whole Napster shit,
Yes.
and then turned into what it is today,
Right.
where it's streaming, right?
Right.
So he already said he said on a recent song on The Life of Pablo, he said only over 10 million people illegally downloaded my Truth Over the Drums. Illegally downloaded. He's already had music pirated. Niggas have been pirating music. You know what I'm saying? Artists today say, bro, this streaming shit is a robbery, bro. If you listen to my shit, I get a fraction of a penny every listen, right? It takes 1 million streams to get $1,200 out of streaming right now.
Right.
G. Okay, so
Damn.
a girl that's on OnlyFans, that's putting shit online, she put it on OnlyFans because she wants to market it better, and that makes it easy for somebody to access it. OnlyFans made it easy. Just like if you're a music motherfucker, you want to make it easily accessible.
What's that one girl that made $1 million when she turned 18?
Bella Thorne?
Nah, Bad. What was it?
Oh, Bad Baby. Yeah, she did. She wasn't even naked on there. She never showed her ass cheek, right? Bella Thorne said she was going to be naked, and it wasn't, so niggas asked for their money back and really fucked up their bread, okay? So I guess my what I'm saying is, if you put it online and you put it in a place that's easily accessible, that makes it easier to be stolen. So you wanted to make your shit easily accessible, which is right. So it's just like, he said he steals, but niggas have stole millions of shit from him.
But he steals porn.
He steals porn. That's what I'm saying. If you gonna watch porn,
Kanye said he do.
He said he bootlegs the
What he said, he
OnlyFans.
bootlegs OnlyFans by going on Reddit to see the OnlyFans instead of. I wait till my friends send me the app. Like, okay, my name is T. That's how you know. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess my point is, ethically it's not right. But
My
I'm
name
just
is
saying
T.
it
Got
is what it
OnlyFans?
is what I'm more saying.
I
And if
like-
you're
I
an
like-
artist,
I like
if you're an artist and you really want to be exclusive, you really can be exclusive. All these girls that are on OnlyFans, if they really don't want nobody stealing their shit, they can make it so it's like, hey, I got naked pictures. It's nowhere else but here, right?
Yeah.
You don't got to put it on OnlyFans. It's when you put it on OnlyFans that you make it available. So, like the idea that that ethically the consumer should never steal anything that's ever put out, it's wrong. NFTs, you put it on, somebody can copy and save that, right?
Hey, can you just
That's why I
like
don't
so
understand
OnlyFans? You can like
Well, it's like you can take a picture of Mona Lisa, but
so if a girl, so if I was on OnlyFans, I could screen record it and be like, "Hey, Jonathan."
yeah.
Oh, okay. So they can.
That's what.
Yeah, people be doing.
That's what's on Reddit.
Yes. So it's like, it's digital. You put if you stole it, you put it out there.
But Kanye just did a commercial for
OnlyFans for
free-
Reddit, really.
for Reddit.
For the
But they
Reddit.
about to take that shit down now. Either they
The
gonna
free
come
shit.
under-
Yeah, Kanye ruined it for those guys.
Maybe Reddit will change it. Maybe not.
Well, I think that the whole
I'm
thing about,
trying not to watch porn no more, but Reddit don't change.
Yeah, but the whole thing. Well, it's November. But the
Yes.
whole thing about like.
No, November.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about the whole.
A niggas really doing that?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah, of course.
Withholding our fucking life.
This girl tried to suck my dick on my way here. I said, no, it's November. I will see you in
And who
30
made up that? No, that November.
It's been going on for years, man.
Some white dude.
That's some shit to keep the black man from spreading his seed. Cause think about it, if you nut in November, right, and your baby gonna be born 9 months after that,
That's
nigga,
August,
that
my
is
nigga.
August, my nigga. That's a bunch of fire sign ass black
And I was
people,
born
which
in.
is
And
like the
I was born.
Shout out, I'm a fire sign.
I was born in August, so no.
Yeah,
You a Leo? No, you a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so but
Earth and fire.
yeah, that's what you don't get a Dave Chappelle, you don't get a Kobe Bryant if you're not nutting in November.
And you don't get a Michael Jackson either.
You don't get an MJ.
Either or. So
brothers, plant your seed.
Well, nothing in your girl
In
nothing
your
to-
rubbers.
Nothing to porn. I look at that as two totally different things.
Well,
Yeah, I
but
agree.
if you nut in the condom, is that considered still?
He's funny as
Yeah,
hell.
I'm just saying.
If you nut on their feet, no, but so
If you catch that fat nut in your hand,
Hey, 'cause no nut November seems like you busting in there like,
No. So like, if you coming to porn right? Watching somebody else do the shit and like tricking your brain into thinking that you actually getting these women when you're not. Which our whole everything is wired to fucking go after the things we want, i.e. pussy or our career or everything, to buy the things we want. You fucking just shooting that shit out because you're tricking your brain, you know what I'm saying? That just fucks up your whole limbic system, which is your whole reward system, which is your whole blah, 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 blah. That's the argument for...
So that's why Kevin Gates was saying, like,
withhold.
Well, he's saying he had sex, but he don't nut.
Yeah. Which is a practice. That's what tantric
Which is amazing if you can do it. I can't.
Tantric motherfuckers used to not nut so long that the cum would start sleeping in their blood, and the thought was if you were to cut them, semen would come out. These niggas would never come. You ever practice like not coming while you fucking? That shit just like you feel a little like thing and it goes up your brain and comes down. You feel like a not real orgasm in the same way, but you feel an energy fucking thing going.
I would love to get there, but
you know what feels better than all that bullshit? Busting a nut. The fuck?
not when you have superpowers and you're super strong.
And that's like you hella hungry.
Me feel like I could conquer the world.
That's like you
the next nut I'm gonna get.
That's like you hella hungry. You be like, I can't eat, but I just look at the food, but it feels like
I just rub it on my face.
I get full. I just look at it. Like,
hey, I don't like when people say for religious reasons they fast. I'm like, that's mental, nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn. You just with staining in your brain. Yeah. That's it.
Well,
there is something to do with that though. Suffering. There's a lot of things that can bring it, bro. Yeah. Okay, cool. People do it for fights. People do it for other things.
Fighters do it all the time.
So are we doing no nut November? Because I already nutted in November. Oh, okay.
I'm nutted, but not to porn. You know what
I'm not.
I think honestly, I feel this way about.
I already did it.
If she don't nut, I don't give a fuck.
Honestly, I feel this way.
It's the women. It's really them not nutting.
Hey, my girl, she been no nut all year.
No, nut 21.
She already
so stupid, dude. My girl.
She don't never nut.
Shout out to her, man.
No nut Mark. No nut Mark. No nut. She know what it's all about.
No nut 22. We coming up on it.
Hey, she has. I'll be telling her you got it.
I told her to make a resolution, baby.
Orgasm October.
Man.
God, dog, that shit. You guys are funny.
I want to pivot to something, bro.
Okay.
The type of partner, right, that I would never want in life. We already talked about.
Okay.
Is a Pinkett or a Pippin, bro.
Oh shit.
A Pinkett or a Pippin?
Jada Pinkett is not good. I don't care if it is for promotional. She should be like, Will, this is why you don't have a lot of Oscars and shit. See, this is not good. This is not how we carry on promoting the stuff. Like drama, Will Smith is like an icon to niggas, bro. Like niggas used to watch this nigga's motivational clips on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. I did too. I did like.
I did too. I was inspired.
Yeah, I need to get my black ass up. Fucking go do some dope ass shit.
Yeah.
I was inspired.
And this nigga was just fighting his demons because he can't satisfy his wife. And then she come out talking about.
Man, I think that
you stay on that treadmill. You keep trying.
I think because Will Smith is staying relevant. You know what I'm saying? Through his work, like acting. But Jada Pinkett is staying relevant through like messy. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't got like
messiness.
Yeah,
like
messiness.
Pippen. All right, so Michael Jordan on the basketball team.
Pippen is a hater, bro.
That nigga out here talking about like, well, nobody said me and Michael was ever really friends. It's like, what kind of bitch ass shit is that, bro?
Like, why you wait till 20? Why you wait till like now to talk? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's funny. Let me.
If I was Michael, I'd be like, nigga, like. We was cool, nigga. We ain't. Like,
I wish we could get back in the league so I could light your ass. Look, the crazy thing about it is,
and I took that personally.
Yeah, man.
I used to. My whole life, somebody would not fuck with something. It happens with you a lot, Tumblin. Turn the shit off, dog.
I remember
That's a motherfucking professional. No, look, what happened a lot was. You would say you don't like something. I don't fuck with that shit. And then later, nobody else. Damn, that shit keep happening. Nobody else fucks with that shit. Well, with Scottie Pippen, this one took a long time. But my mom could not stand Scottie Pippen. Everybody else like, oh no, I got that AIR on my shoes right now, my nigga.
Yeah.
But everybody else pretty much fuck with Scottie Pippen. And then all this shit come out, and his wife getting fucked in some Gucci flip flop.
Future.
Yeah.
I'll be probably mad too, though. You think about it.
Well, I think this is why he writes. I think this is why he's doing all this stuff, because he's all like,
he ain't saying shit. The Future.
Yeah.
What can he say?
Well, we don't know though. We ain't read the book yet.
He don't want to hear a song.
This nigga did a tell-all, bro, like one little Britney, dude.
Yeah. Also, Russell Wilson ain't never said that in the future either. But why would he? But
Russell Wilson's like,
he don't want to hear
I just fucked your
either.
bitch.
Actually,
And I'm taking care of your son.
Whenever I am.
It would get so dirty if Russell Wilson.
I just fucked your bitch after I prayed.
I tuck your son in every night.
Yeah.
I just fucked your bitches some cleats.
But it's like he had all them kids. How many would he be? Like, nigga, I have 8 other kids.
He like, which baby mom is that?
I just fucked your bitch missionary style.
Hey, but
She said this is something new.
I think it all started. I think the beef with Pippen and Jordan started from that
Jesus.
when they came out with that, you know what I'm saying?
That's what she said.
The documentary?
The documentary because it made him look bad, like he didn't want to sign it. You signed the contract, nigga. They didn't tell you
to go back in the game. That's the one right there.
Stephen A. Smith explained that. And you know, I don't like coon ass Stephen A. sometimes.
I like Stephen A. Smith. He been rocking with the Warriors. That's why I rock with him.
He gonna rock with the Warriors because he likes Steve Kerr is one of the greatest coaches.
He's a white man.
He's a white man. Go ahead, bro. But so this nigga made a good point.
Now you gotta do it like Stephen A. Smith though.
He can do it. He can do it.
You gotta do it like Steve. We need to see the act out. You gotta see the act out.
All right, man. Scottie Pippen, this is an atrocity. Okay? Jerry Weinstein set you down. No, listen to me. Jerry Weinstein set you down in the office. You said, no, brother. Don't sign that contract. You signed the contract. You should be mad at yourself. Scottie Pippen, this is an outrage.
That's how he was sounding, just like that too.
He get real calm.
Yeah,
I'm very upset.
he went in on Kyrie Irving, nigga.
You are an idiot.
And just say nothing about
Aaron Rodgers, well, he's a god of football, so
I'm just trying to tell you.
I never played football, but he's a god.
I just think he's good at
kid.
But I think the portrayal of Scotty, man, when he was like he didn't play the game and then he did, you know what I'm saying? Then the contract, but Michael was like, hey,
that's
nigga,
not but
you signed it, nigga.
None of that was the truth.
They told that nigga, don't sign this contract. You gonna make more. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make more money. No, I need to sign it. Well, nigga, you signed it, nigga.
He didn't take none of that personally. Is what I'm trying to say. He made up shit that he didn't take, and that was some shit he could have took personally, and he didn't.
I think he did not because it was like I signed it myself, so I need to pick another story to be like, you know what I'm saying?
And they said that he made more money playing basketball than Jordan did.
And the thing that pissed me off about
Jordan was killing on endorsements. Like,
yeah.
Well, Scotty played past Jordan anyway, but the thing that kills me, he said, I went to the Rockets to help Charles Barkley. Like, this is the only reason he went to the Rockets, so that Charles Barkley could win the championship. Like, that's why you went. So Hakeem Olajuwon wasn't, no. Like, you weren't trying to win the championship yourself. You didn't do it, first of all. And then
he averaged 13 points.
And then shitted on them and said, I had to go to a better team, which was Portland.
He almost won with Portland, though.
But he didn't. Why didn't he? Why didn't he?
And the
Kobe Bryant in
Lakers,
Los Angeles.
Lakers.
Okay, so let's get on that point real quick.
Let's talk about these Warriors, though, man. Nobody want to talk about basketball, though. Let's get to the Warriors.
Get to the Warriors. All right, so anyway, was there anything else you want to bring up on the Scottie Pippen thing real quick?
No, man. I do think it's some whole ass shit. Like, to have a relationship of any sort that people held to this standard, right? And then to just be like, 20 years later, the shit ain't what you thought it was, man. It's like it's a lot of trouble in here. Like, you could have been saying this the whole time. The trouble was like, you know what I mean? You had 20 years.
Yeah.
To say, like, man, fuck Michael Jordan.
He could have said it ASAP. He could have been like, anytime you wanted to, you could have been like, let me just say this about Jordan. I fucks with bro.
Which would change the conversations.
He could have changed the conversation.
He could take this shit personally right now. I don't give a fuck.
People would have bought Pippen.
Because you think about it, because you think about how Jordan, you think about how Jordan and Pippen handled that, like, versus Kobe and Shaq. I mean, they had you know what I'm saying? It was beef, but
they sat down and looked each other die. Did a whole shit.
Look, man.
I seen the interview with Shaq. I seen an interview with Shaq when he was like, it wasn't never. He said it never really was beef, but he was like, we just fed into it. Like, hey, we beefing. Like, but it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Just like
amped up the whole story.
It was publicity.
They practice on a regular basis, so they were around each other. While we over here like, them niggas do not get along. Well, we just park right next to each other.
Yeah, so it was like, wasn't really beef. Like, you know,
I just ollie hoop between the game.
That's how I feel about Drake and Kanye.
We can watch them high five.
Yeah, I feel like it's all.
Them niggas live in the same gated code
And they
neighborhood.
That nigga just sang his song, was singing his song on the fucking thing. I was like,
hey, but I feel Kanye though when he was like, nigga, like,
why you act like you fucked my wife?
yeah, like he was like, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like either you did or you didn't, like.
you didn't say no.
What he said, he said, I guess, what he said, I guess some girl in the hills to chills or something. He was like, bro, like,
You even saying that?
yeah,
and he gonna move in your neighborhood, know everybody around.
Yeah.
Fuck with all of her friends,
Yeah.
and then just say really politely hi to her real nice when y'all see each other. Hey, yeah, hello, hugger.
But Drake seemed like he would do that, like
He
just
likes
to sell albums, like you know what I'm saying, kind of like.
I believe it wholeheartedly. Like Drake is definitely a guy who's tactical and would do some shit.
Yeah.
And just be like, I know how to get this nigga.
Look
like,
how he
he'll
did.
laugh it off.
Look how he did Meek Mill. That was very tactical.
Oh my goodness, and they're good friends. That's another thing about. I think the thing that should be respected.
He did Meek Mill.
The
Boy,
thing
dark skinned niggas was almost out of here. boy.
Wait a second. I was like, you better fucking do something. Pusha T can't know. I think.
Pusha T was like, nah, nigga.
I appreciate
Hey,
it.
we still them drug dealing ass, cocaine selling ass
Thank
niggas to be
you,
scared of.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He was funny.
Yeah, push it.
You gonna fuck with my wife, nigga. You
That
fuck with
back to
Kanye
back,
wife,
I
nigga.
was over there. Hey.
That song is
Back to
hard.
back, still hard.
Hey, Pusha took it too far though.
No, yeah, information.
It's like, hey man.
Yeezy probably did that on some dark skinned nigga shit. Like, hey,
You know, I don't do that. I don't rap like that.
You know he got a
Light
baby
skin
that he don't be talking about.
but yeah. But all right. So now let's get into
Then
it.
you put that picture of him in white, black.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. They're having an amazing season right now.
The best shooter.
So far,
The best shooter
No Clay yet.
ever touched the ball.
The thing that's scary
No
is there's
Clay.
no Clay yet.
No Wiseman either.
No
And
Wiseman.
No Wiseman. So if they're already balling
Yeah,
out
they
of
fixing
control,
his body.
all I keep saying is they're getting the number 1 seed in the West. This is what I'm saying already.
We stay healthy.
Yeah, if you stay healthy, but you not healthy now. Look at you.
I'm just saying. If
Right.
Steph go.
Look at the fan. But what I'm trying to say this. All right, so shout out to DC Urban. He made a post that
Shout
really
out
hurts
DC.
me as a Laker fan. The Lakers, as we recording this, the Lakers just lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves by over 20 points. It kills me.
Anthony Edwards, shout out. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga almost
That
dropped
nigga had
50 on
0
us.
points in the first half.
He dropped almost 50 on us, but
Yeah, so yeah, it was pretty much Cat and like Russell. Anyway, the whole thing about it is, as a Laker fan, DC posted this thing. He said, the thing I don't like about Laker fans, I'm paraphrasing, is that when everything going bad, they ain't got nothing to say. And I consider myself a real Laker fan. I ain't got shit to say when we winning. I ain't got shit to say when we lose because they say it for me. That's how I feel about the Lakers.
Okay.
They do all the talking. I fucks with this organization. They're dope as fuck. Laker haters and Laker fans are the worst people equally on the planet Earth. You guys are what, 9-1?
11-1.
Sorry.
Get it right.
Get it right.
But you talking about the Lakers? They talk. G will be on. I guarantee you, it's more Laker posts.
No, this
from
goes.
G King
This goes
than
back.
there is a Warrior
I got to
post.
tell you the history of this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
When we was coming up, Golden State Warriors, you know, the Lakers were winning. This not even y'all. This
I know it's not
this Laker fans that I know in the Bay
It's Laker fans.
that I hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate a Bay Area Laker fan. Like nigga.
Yeah, like
got a team.
You got a squad. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like
got two.
'cause they
We
try
believe.
to act like they loyal. Like but the reason why they were Laker fans because the Lakers were winning.
But
you know
nah,
what I'm saying?
also
So,
I went to Oakland. They had the Lakers on KCal 9 out there in Oakland.
it's hella Laker fans and it's
Yeah.
hella Laker fans because they were winning.
Yeah.
And so we're the Warriors. So they always talk about it like y'all suck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Whoop de whoop whoop. So when we you know what I'm saying, we let the Lakers do what they do. When we got good,
No, it
the
just
hate
ain't-
came out. All right, dang it, we can't just get our little championships,
Like-
nigga. We been weak the last 30 years.
I was so hyped. I went.
I'm like, bro, they was on my neck. Like they was like, y'all suck, y'all. We
I never
got KD. I was like, they was just hating. I'm like, bro, can we just get our?
Y'all got super teams.
Yeah,
True story.
yeah. It was like nobody said nothing.
And that's why I think real Laker fans and like these quote unquote Laker fans, which are everywhere in the world, like it's so many whack ass Laker fans that I'll be all like, yeah, I'm a Laker fan. It's almost like self hate how black people be.
But you from LA?
I'm born and raised in LA, been a Laker fan. I know Bob McAdoo. We're number 11. Nobody gonna tell you that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a super duper Laker fan. Not like this one fucking Kobe. No, I can tell you about Cedric Ceballos and how he just went on a sabbatical in the middle of the season when Magic Johnson came back. I can tell you these stories because I'm a Nick the
Quick fan. But it was like that for the Warriors. Like when we were winning, when the Warriors started winning, it started being like because it was a lot more Warrior fans. Like you know what I'm saying? Like in the Bay, like and then when I was coming to LA, I'm really a Warrior fan. They're like, oh nigga, you just because the Warriors. I'm like, no, nigga, I've been going since Chris Mullin. Then they had Manu Bol when I was a little kid. When they had tickets for $10 at the gas station, nigga, like you know what I mean. So it's like, it's like everybody. Once you start winning, you can't tell who is who. Like,
That's the thing.
You really down with us? Even the last 2 years, a lot of people.
I'm a motherfucking Atlanta Hawks fan. You know why?
We torch y'all. We drop 40, 50 on y'all.
And you know what? That's fine. We're practice squad.
And then they announced it was mad because
we're practice squad.
The bus practice mad that 50 points. Hey, what's this all about?
He was like, what's the big deal? It was like, you had MVPs, championships, and you're happy about them.
He was so mad. I was like, why are you mad?
Bro, that was funny, bro.
Because, you know, they think Trae Young is stiff, but he's not. But
he's a good player.
He's mini
Steph. But you were saying? Because you're from Georgia.
Nobody's going to bandwagon the Hawks like that. You know
they will. They
start winning.
They gotta win. I lived in Atlanta, and I know how Atlanta does just as bad. Atlanta is damn near LA with an accent. Like it's fucking these niggas will when the because they don't even care that the Braves won, but when the Hawks win and when the Falcons win.
It's more people out of state that
they were gonna act like they was just since Vic, bruh.
You know the perfect thing about the Hawks,
y'all lost that Super Bowl.
All you gotta do is like take pictures of. I can go to all my friends' Instagram feed and show you how empty that shit is every time they had a game. Like you wasn't there.
You wasn't there. I remember that. I went to a game. My homeboy used to play for the Heat. I went to a preseason game. Nigga, it's more Heat fans, and I'm not even a Heat fan. I'm a Laker fan. It's more Heat fans in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And it's Hawks fans.
Yeah. You talking about when they was winning? You talking about when they had LeBron?
This is the highlight factory. No, this is even before LeBron. This was way back when. This is when I was in college. And but what I'm saying there is you deal what we deal with as far as real Warriors fans, real Laker fans. It's like we can't even have a normal conversation because all these fake niggas want to get up in there and have
I feel like I only respect people that root. Like when you root for a team that you're not from, it's suspect to me. Like for a nigga to be in Kansas, nigga, I'm a Laker fan. Like nigga, like I always think like you know what I'm saying. If you got a team like you from Chicago, you like nigga Lakers because they were winning, so you were like or nigga like a nigga that's a Patriots fan. Like
nigga, need to be here to hear this.
The Army brats is the only people I give respect.
Very weird.
But if you're an Army brat, like when I say Army brat, any military, your parents grew up and you had to travel around the world. If you are a Laker fan, Cowboys fan, and a Yankees fan, you have to have all three. You have to be a fan of all three. And then it's not like, no, because you fucks with America and you lived in Germany. I get it. Like, that's my rule. But if you, and in Atlanta, because it's more Laker fans in Atlanta to me than it is Hawks fans in Atlanta. So you listen. For some reason, I just think that they was all like,
nigga, they deep. Nigga, you talk about them, they deep in the Bay, nigga.
Oh, I believe that too.
You go to a Laker, you be like, nigga, they take over the stadium.
Well, it's like I think it's easier because Lakers are winners. We win a lot.
It's hella Laker fans.
If a whole bunch of people were to move out of fucking LA, and then a whole bunch of people from other places were to move in, it's a good chance that those people would be bandwagon fans because of.
Well, I deal with bandwagon fans because they don't know. Like you could ask a question,
they don't know Laker history.
And they don't
know. But if Lakers
it,
start losing. If Lakers had a super terrible ass 10 years or something, which I don't want that,
right?
You would see, I think, and a lot of people move out of the state or something like that. You saw a big ass migration, then you would see people not being.
So Clippers fans. Can I explain this part? This is the part
you would see a bunch of Clippers fans. Yeah.
This is the setup for that stuff. The problem I have is that, like I said, I don't like Laker haters and I don't like Laker fans because they both don't know shit about basketball. And that's the part that irritates me. They don't know the history of basketball. They don't know anything. So if I'm sitting there going, well, the Lakers, I'm a Laker fan. LeBron's nuts. No, I didn't want him on the team. I'm a Laker fan. I like the team. I loved the team before that. I knew that even if we win this championship, it's not going to give the validity to who the fuck we are as an organization that we will sign a guy like LeBron James. Like my whole mindset is no, the organization is that dope that we would do something like that. You're like, no, you only like him because LeBron got you 38 points the other night. No, I can give a fuck. I'm happy that we have Russell Westbrook more than I'm happy that we have LeBron James. I should not be because I'm a real Laker fan.
Hey
That's
Jay, I got a question for you. You
happy because he's back?
I got a question for you. Being from LA,
okay.
How do niggas become Clipper fans? Like, I was at a Clipper game. I'm like, nigga, it's really Clipper fans. Like,
that's transplant.
And I respect. No, that's
like,
real.
I'm saying because it's like the Lakers. It's like
it's niggas from LA, and to me, especially this generation,
I know niggas that's really Clipper fans, bro. I was like, I never met a Clipper fan till I came here. Like, nigga, really?
Shout out to Onion. Like, a Clipper fan. First of all, a Clipper fan. I could give you the structure. Mm-hmm. If a Clipper fan is like 30 and over, they didn't have cable because Clippers came on. Clippers came on channel 13.
Yo,
the Lakers moved the cable, so you couldn't get the Clip. You could get every Clipper game, home and away. Lakers, you can only get the Lakers on channel 9 on the away games. You have to watch it on Fox Sports West on home games. So you would be a Clipper fan off of that. If anybody was younger than 30, they had Darius Miles and all them. There was a reason to fuck with the Clippers at the end, and Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. There was definitely a reason to fuck with the Clippers. But those are the only reasons. And then also post Kobe championships, there was a good reason to hate the Lakers. So what do you do if you're from LA and you hate the Lakers? You choose the other team in LA. And
somebody told me that he said my mom couldn't afford Laker tickets.
Exactly, that was the late thing I was going to say.
He's like, we always
it was the cheaper version. Yeah, because you can get free tickets to a Clipper game. You can get free tickets to a Clipper game. I've been to more Clipper games than I've been to Laker games. This is the honest.
Every time somebody offered me tickets, it's always to the Clipper game. I never been to the Laker game. I went to a Clipper game on Sunday.
The most memorable Clipper games I've been to, I think I've been to like 4 or 5. The most memorable one is against the Raptors and against and against the 76ers. Allen Iverson, nor did Vince Carter play. So I've never seen Allen Iverson play basketball.
When you went.
When I was a kid. What I'm trying to say is I still have never seen Allen Iverson play basketball.
I never seen Allen Iverson play
in person. Even though I've seen him sit on the bench. I've seen Vince Carter in street clothes. But that shows you how trash the Clippers are. That I've never seen. I've been to a Raptors game and I've been to a 76ers game and still have never seen either one of them.
Clippers, if they promoted to the Hispanic community,
but they would change.
They would be better.
I agree
because like it's like Dodgers and
Dodgers.
Like you know what I'm saying? If they like Hispanic community supports them.
And Hispanic,
they still rocking with Raiders. Raiders done shifted.
Left the team, left the town.
I don't give a fuck. Fool. But that's also the people who give a fuck. Fool. That's also the people who are Laker fans. When I think of a fake Laker fan to this day, is a Hispanic Laker fan because soon as you start talking about the Lakers, they start talking about Kobe and then whatever this team is doing. But they only talk about Kobe, and I be thinking like. So you don't know no shit about Magic Johnson. You know nothing about.
No, fool. You just got cable too, fool.
Magic Johnson is good. Don't get me wrong.
You talking about
good,
the Dodger owner?
Hey, we're gonna have a Hispanic person on here so that it just doesn't sound. Like
I got a question for you. Being a Laker fan, keep it real. Like on the top 5 point guards of all time, you think Steph Curry should be like
top 5? Definitely, no question about it.
Should he be above Magic?
Nah. He shouldn't be above Magic because Magic is a traditional point guard. Well, let me say this. He's not a traditional point guard. He's a 6'9". He's a 6'9", dude. He should have been a small forward.
Because me and DeJuan Brown got into it. I was like, because he had Magic at first, but he had Isaiah at second. I said, Steph need to remove.
Because Magic's height and size is Steph's 3-point shooting ability. Like, these are not supposed to be part of the point guard part. You're just supposed to be a point guard. But their assist averages, both of them, are like, you're supposed to be a point guard, clearly, because you know how to pass the ball and get it to the open man at the right
nasty,
time.
Bro.
Yeah, I think Steph is above Isaiah Thomas, bro.
Yeah. Oh, no, I put Steph above
He had Isaiah. He had Magic at 1, Isaiah at 2, and I think he had Steph at 3 or 4. And I was like,
I mean, and he got Tony Parker real high.
I was like, Steph need to be number 2.
I got Tony Parker.
Isaiah Thomas was cool, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was good, but
I think Tony
he
Parker.
He wasn't no Steph Curry.
Michael Jordan ain't like that nigga, so I don't fuck with him, bro.
Yeah, we don't fuck with him.
He's playing against the same type of people, though.
You right. to me,
They was playing against a way
Them
more
bullies.
tougher people.
Niggas that knock your ass down. Get your bitch ass up.
but
And
honestly,
ref be like,
from the what
niggas
I
punk me
watched,
too.
get your bitch ass up.
Hey, Steph play as if Steph play as if like they're letting him score. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, nigga, are
It
y'all
do kinda
trying?
look
Like,
like that. It
he
do
just be
kinda
like,
look like that.
Steph is that nigga
Like,
that be at the
Steph, like,
gym.
be like-
you know, you go to the gym to hoop, and there's a bunch of grown ass niggas and some
Yeah.
little fucking kid that's just
Yeah.
cooking niggas and talking
Yeah.
shit. That's Steph Curry.
Steph look like he out there
You like, I
practicing.
can't hit
He
you
like,
that
no,
way,
I'm
baby.
not here to play this shot. I'm just trying to
Nigga,
work
I'm
on my shot.
Going to jail.
yeah, Steph, because Steph be like, he be like, damn, like
I'm not here to try. I'm just gonna work on some shit.
it's almost as if like remember in the interview when they was when it was what was
Niggas the globe
what was
trot.
doing on it was Patrick Beverly.
Okay.
And they were talking about, they were like, dude was like, so what do y'all he was like what can y'all do to stop KD? He was like, hey, he said, mate, he's like, we trying. Like,
Hey, we doing
he was
this
like,
we
you
can.
got anything, you know what I'm saying? You got to you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, nigga, like,
Did you come here with a solution?
yeah, he was like, nigga, that's Kevin Durant, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, it look like we, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this Kevin Durant.
We
nigga.
not trying.
Yeah, like, nigga,
Like Kevin- but
niggas
you
is
look-
trying to stick stuff,
Nigga
nigga.
been to the line 16 times.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, those are two of the most hard to defend players. When y'all had KD, those are two of the most hardest defend players in the league
With these rules.
with the rules. But honestly, I think, well, I know for sure KD would
Would
have
still be-
adjusted. He would
yeah.
have adjusted to whatever rules. And I honestly think that Steph would have adjusted to those rules. I don't know if Steph would be dropping 50 on people like left and right, but he would still be out here going, nah, I can still cook.
They
I
be
think-
saying
I think with
hard-ass
Steph-
screens
I
on
think
that
with
nigga,
Steph
bro.
shooting-
Them arms ain't about to be fucking.
Hey, with Steph
So
shooting,
what happened to Michael Jordan? He went to the gym.
Yeah, true.
hey, you look, hey, Steph did put on a little muscle though. Like, if you see him,
Yeah.
like he.
Jordan wasn't gonna succeed if he didn't go to the
If he
gym.
didn't hit the gym.
They hit the Jordan rules, and he's all like, "I gotta fucking work out and beat what y'all trying to do to me." Same thing with Kobe. I can't let you. Kobe studied the coach
Yeah.
against the Denver Nuggets. He's all like,
Oh.
"I cannot beat."
And that nigga DeJuan put Kobe above Jordan. I just
So now look.
I won't ever do that.
I'm
I
not gonna
said,
do
I don't
it.
know about that one.
I'm
bro.
not gonna say I'm not gonna do
I
it.
don't own one pair of Kobe's.
Yeah.
The only thing is Jordan existed before Kobe, and you said you own one pair of Kobe's. Everybody owned Jordan.
6 finals.
Everybody who
Never
plays
lost either.
basketball owns Kobe's. So let me just say that right. If you watch those games, look at those shoes. It's a lot of Kobe shoes wearing. That's what I'm saying.
You don't think they got something to do with Nike itself?
No, I think it has
I ain't
to do
heard
with
nobody be
Kobe.
like, I'm getting them Kobe 8s, nigga.
No, I think it has to do with Kobe.
Them Kobe's
Them
releasing on
Kobe
Christmas.
The mama mentality.
No, he's sitting there going, these shoes are designed for you to
basketball.
play basketball better than any other shoe. And they happened after Jordan. They were the best shoes until I figured this shit out. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not putting Kobe above Jordan.
Thank
But
you.
Had he won 6 or 7, you guys would hate me because I would be talking shit every day.
Kobe is the closest thing to Jordan, more closer than LeBron to me. Like, they
closer
comparing
than
LeBron to Jordan, but I mean, yeah, I was like,
LeBron's Magic Johnson.
yeah, he's like a Magic.
Yeah, that's his comparison
Yeah.
too to me. And
Yeah, he more
Magic
compar-
wins the battle because of the consistency.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know about it.
I'd rather have LeBron than Magic.
I agree.
Because he could
Yeah.
pass. He could pass. Like, LeBron got everything.
And he shoot that hard
Magic
ass.
He
had-
can shoot better. He's more athletic. He's
Shoot
more,
that hard ass
Magic had,
3-pointer.
Magic had deficiencies.
Magic jumper
that
was broke.
like you can lose. You can lose counting on Magic. And LeBron, you can win counting on LeBron. You can win counting on.
Like LeBron took some whack
wait,
squads to the finals.
You said Magic had deficiencies in my,
Oh,
in my brain.
Hey, if you-
let's go on to the next. What else is there? I was like,
Hey, one more question.
Acquired
on
and
sport.
moved deficiency?
I want to ask Jay this. One more question.
okay.
If you KD, are you like second guessing your decision? Like, dang, I shouldn't have stayed with the Warriors.
No, I'm not. If I'm KD, but it depends. If you sit there going,
Damn, I shouldn't.
my legend would have looked better if I just stayed with Golden State the rest of my career, then yes, you would have been smart to just. But you got the 2 chips, and now you got the MVP, and now you got, if you win 1 with Brooklyn, no matter if you was 3 with Golden State, that 1 with Brooklyn is going to weigh more. I mean 3 more, not the 3 that he.
But I'm saying, but look, I'm saying if you think
I
about
wouldn't
it,
regret that shit,
but,
'cause, like,
but you think about it, but he's
can
gonna
ride
win
out
one.
on Brooklyn.
But look, he's gonna win. Like, okay, everybody got on him about about winning with Steph and Clay. You know what I'm saying? But now if he gonna win with Harden. You know what I'm saying? It's Harden, Kyrie. It ain't like he just.
They're not gonna win.
They're not Steph and Clay.
I said that on the podcast.
I'm just saying, but Kyrie Irving and Harden is still. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, I think that first of all, if he wins one with Brooklyn, like I said, he only has to win one with Brooklyn, and he's already Hall of Fame, first ballot, all that shit. So if he just wins that one championship with Brooklyn, everybody's gonna bring up that this last championship, like his foot was on the line, or he would have won 2. That's what everybody gonna say.
If Steph win one, would you put him over KD if he win one by himself?
No, because you know what everybody gonna say. Steph won 2 with KD. I'm gonna say it.
We won 2 without that nigga too.
Yeah.
No, he would have won 2 without KD.
If they didn't cheat.
But what if Steph continue to keep winning and then KD don't ever win one in Brooklyn?
I don't think he is gonna win in Brooklyn.
I'm not sure if he's gonna win in Brooklyn. I actually think that Steph has a better chance of winning the championship.
Wait, Iggy's back, right?
Yeah.
Ah man, KD will be back, bro. KD will be back in the Bay, bro.
He's not going back.
Hey, that would be crazy if KD was like, yeah, I decided to go.
I decided to go back.
And LeBron went back.
That's super Bush move right there.
LeBron went back.
That's not the team that drafted you. If you go back to OKC, that makes sense. But if you go back to
I'm gonna go back to the Warriors.
Golden State, the front runners, no.
That'd be dope though.
Now if Harrison Barnes went back, I would respect that 100%.
We got Wiggins though now.
I know.
A better Barnes.
A better Barnes. Exactly.
Got a better Barnes.
Exactly. A vaccinated Wiggins is a better Barnes.
A vaccinated Wiggins.
Hey, that nigga tried to pull that Kyrie. They was like, hey, nigga, you need to get vaccinated.
He was like, hey, we gonna take this money out of your hands. And he was like, you said what? Let me see what you said.
I just didn't know. That nigga was like, I
had questions.
know the history about the vaccination. That's why I was.
You know he did it just like that too. Like, I look, I just wanted to know what y'all meant. You know he was doing all that.
What y'all meant by?
Do people look at the Lakers like it's like old niggas or no?
Yeah. Hell yeah. They 2010 All-Star squad.
Especially the way they playing right now. They definitely
look like. Heat up?
I hope for it. I can't lie as a real fan. I hope that they do what I think they're gonna
get together.
But
the Lakers.
It seems like once LeBron had that injury, it's like he just been injured. Like,
but that's what happened to old niggas, right?
Yeah, I'm saying, but LeBron always looked at him like. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, that nigga never get hurt.
Every time that nigga overexerts himself for them strong ass dunks, you can see his face be like, God damn it.
It ain't what it used to be.
Feeling that, nigga. Feeling that.
Yeah.
Cause how old is LeBron now?
36.
Yeah, that's up there. Like,
yeah, nigga.
37.
And he's a 36. Like he put in hours. Like I'm saying, like to the finals, like 9, 10.
But it makes me feel good
Like
to know this, right?
Like if he was a Honda Civic
with 90,000 miles.
More than that, like 300,000.
You think 300,000?
300,000, nigga.
At least 200.
That nigga done went to the finals. On
This
top
makes
of that,
me feel good to know, right? Bron been playing professional basketball the same amount of time I've been playing unprofessional basketball. And both of our bodies are breaking down at the same age.
Tell you the truth.
You didn't have to spend all that money on your goddamn body, bro.
By the time
Could have been having fun, bro.
And
He's been an LA Fitness guy.
man, yeah. Hey, by the time it's undefeated.
but
Yeah, but with way less money.
To me, with the Lakers is the gelling as a team. The Lakers are definitely capable of being the best team and winning the championship.
Y'all don't got no shooters
They're the
though.
best team on 2K.
Wayne
it's
never
too tall.
said about the shooters.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I'm saying with like
gonna
LeBron,
be blind.
because
People say that
LeBron and Westbrook is kind of similar. Like them niggas
Yeah.
both can't shoot and they
They're
both
both
need the
players.
ball.
Same player.
Yeah, like kind of
Hard charging. Oh shit! All right.
no finesse. They just go like.
All right. And you know
Anthony
you're
Davis.
recording.
They would have to find out how each other
Street Clothes
play.
Davis.
with
Anthony
each other.
Davis always hurt.
Street clothes.
That nigga went out with a tummy ache. That nigga said, I can't play.
You know you're being recorded, right?
Yeah, man.
Tummy ache.
You know what I'm saying?
My tummy hurt.
My eyebrow twitched.
Where did it twist? Right here in the middle.
Right here in the middle.
You said my eyebrow.
Which one, the left or the right one?
The whole one, the whole thing.
The main.
But I hope we see y'all in the finals though, the Western Finals. That'd be good.
That
That'd be dope.
would,
That'd be dope.
make the NBA exciting.
That'd
to
be
see.
dope, man. LA in the Bay in the Western Finals.
Miami
Yeah, I don't
versus
care about
Brooklyn
the other
or
two.
Milwaukee versus Brooklyn and LA versus GS. That would be something you'd be like, I'm excited for whatever happens from this moment on.
Man, that'd be dope.
But it never happens that way. It's gonna be
It's
Denver.
always somebody get. Man, we just gotta stay healthy, man.
They doing a
Steph.
dumbass play-in shit.
Denver, yes, they doing Denver and Utah gonna be one of the teams that either the Warriors or the Lakers play, and then on the East it's gonna be like, goddamn Philadelphia with a player missing, and
No Embiid.
yeah, and then Miami or
It's gonna be like it might be. I think the Eastern Finals might be like Miami and Brooklyn or something.
that would be entertaining if that happens, especially if everybody's healthy.
Man,
Man, I be thinking about
Jimmy
niggas
buckets.
And we disrespected.
big fans, so their team be having a mostly good year and shit. So she'll be getting beat, and then they start losing. she a fan now because they doing good and shit. And then they lose, nigga. She already
Now it's
know.
her fault.
Now it's her fault, bro.
Hey, we-
It's so fucked up.
Come here.
She's just like, fuck! She's like, oh shit. She watching the game upstairs. That's so fucked up, bro.
That happened.
That happens, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck, dude. She's awful. She's like, can we move to fucking LA?
It's a winning team. Minnesota's never gonna make it, man.
I grew up here.
Hey, we just been disrespecting the Bucks. Like we didn't even like.
Well, I brought them up twice.
They won, but we like. Yeah.
Well, I said the Hawks were their practice squad for the finals.
Well, Katie's foot was on the line.
He almost took him down by himself.
Katie's foot was on the
He
line.
did because James Harden was like, "Man, I don't even know what's wrong with me. I'm like just lazy."
If the ref goes like
Hey,
this, the Bucks are not.
Hey,
in the
do
finals.
you like? I don't believe in like. I know injuries are a part of sports, but I feel like the Bucks they got. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving got hurt. Harden got hurt.
You talking about being fortunate?
They didn't have to play the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Anthony, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like
yeah.
they kind of got
They had an easy little.
And then boy got hurt. I want to say on Atlanta. He got hurt when he, you know what I'm saying?
John Collins. Oh, Trey.
I'm talking about Trey. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like
Trae
that.
Young was not.
Oh yeah, he was holding his fucking arm.
He was doing his thing though. He was giving him that work though. Like that was,
Trae Young was not himself, and it would have been a different Eastern Conference final. I still think the Bucks would have won, but it would have been different if Trae
with
was
the
healthy.
Kyrie Irving, with a healthy Kyrie.
Oh no! I was talking about Trey Atlanta versus Milwaukee, but I think the KD would have won if he stepped back.
I think he would have won. They would. Yeah.
3 inches, bro. KD steps back just beyond that line.
I remember watching that
And then
shit. Like this nigga not about to hit that goddamn shot. Like thinking he was about to hit that
And then he
shot.
hit
I'm
it.
like, this nigga is not about to turn in a circle and goddamn.
He did it. The whole thing is his foot was on the line. What I'm saying is KD could have single-handedly beat the Bucks. So if that's you know that, of course, with Kyrie, then there's no question about it.
Harden was like 60%. He went.
Yeah, in the in shape, like if James Harden wasn't trying to
my head
leave,
now.
60-70%.
When they call that shot on the line in Mark's scenario, some nigga was like,
and so the bitch was
like she was happy.
So
Fucking
the girl was looking like yes, and then all of a sudden they saw like his foot was on the line. She's like,
Why the fuck is it Taylor done?
I was watching the game with you.
That shit is bogus.
Man, I
She
never
was
thought.
watching it in the other room, and she's like, "Oh no!"
Hey, I never looked at it. I never looked at it like that part of like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That should be affecting so many things. Just an asshole boss or something.
Yeah.
When everybody, when he win, he come in, he like, fucking free drinks on me. Everybody getting bonus. You get a bonus. You know, you've been doing good, man. It's time for you to get a promotion. When niggas lose. I'm laying off all you motherfuckers, man. I'm getting a new whip. Y'all niggas all unlucky.
I'm selling the company, and I'm getting the fuck out of
I'm
here.
moving to
Going Barbados.
motherfucking. Yeah.
that's crazy how sports has that. You know what I mean? I mean, it ain't never been that
that
serious.
adrenaline.
I mean, I was mad when we lost. 3-1, nigga. But I ain't want to.
More niggas that's
When I was-
gambling and
I ain't want to
shit.
chuck my girl out.
When I
nigga.
was
Like,
too
but
old to
I was
cry.
mad though, nigga. I was mad. I was pissed off
Like,
though.
maybe you should.
I was
put
too
so much
old,
stock in
and
that.
I was a grown man. I should not cry about shit like this. I cried when the Lakers lost to the Spurs for the Spurs to go to the finals, and I was like, I take this shit too serious. I Like tears actually came out my
Yo,
Wait, how old were you though, bro?
Wait, with the Spurs.
You like 20? You got to be like what 20?
No, like 19, 20 or something like.
I ain't never
Still,
cried.
that's too grown, right?
Yeah, that's it's too.
I knew
it's
sports was
too-
too serious for like my life in general. When the fucking Falcons went to the Super Bowl in '96 against the Broncos,
Okay,
lost,
right.
and I'm laughing because I'm like, y'all had shirts, man.
You know, other countries be getting them shirts.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of shirts of the wrong team
But
winning.
no, this is the hood.
Kids don't live
You
in
talking about
the
you talking when they lost to the
Lost
to the Patriots?
Broncos.
Oh, I
No, the
thought you was talking about the
Broncos.
Patriots.
I wasn't even mad when they lost to the Patriots. I was like, well, seems like the Falcons.
Yeah, no. Real Falcons fans knew what was about to happen because when it happened, we were all friends at that time, and I remember we going, like you and Tommy Easter, y'all was both like, yeah, we knew it was inevitable.
This is so much easier for us.
Other people were cheering for them, like, man, y'all might do it. I was like, bro, it's a whole nother half of football.
You wasn't.
And people were like,
Hey, I remember telling my sister, I'm telling my mom, my sister, I was like, man, you got Brady. You know, like, anything can happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's funny
Tom
because
Brady.
they carved them niggas the fuck up.
Tom Brady, niggas.
I'm
It
a
ain't over.
Niners
It ain't over till it say 0, nigga.
I'm a Niners fan, so
Oh yeah. Oh.
so
yeah, oh.
when we was watching Super Bowl together,
That was so fun.
and I didn't think I was like we were winning,
Yeah.
and I was like I don't
That was
think
kind of a boring game.
it was kind of boring, and I was like I was
It's not. It wasn't boring if that was your team though.
You were hyped.
Because I was a Niner fan. I was like, I was into it.
I
nigga.
was hyped, but then I was all like, they still gotta win it. And I guess
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Falcons, or that we was doing good against the Ravens.
Yeah.
The year that Beyonce shut the lights out, and we still lost. And I was like,
That was. I feel like they shut
Hey,
that shit
what-
off. So
once
this
we
nigga
were
Ray Lewis could take a
undefeated
break.
before that point.
Man, I remember that too. Hey,
That nigga Ray Lewis was like,
Hey, how you end up being a Niners
that nigga
fan?
stretched and came
I
back.
became a
You good,
Niners
Ray?
fan
With
first
Joe
of all,
Montana,
because I was
they-
young. when
Joe Montana, Jerry Rice.
and-
Yeah, that's how I heard about it,
And
yeah.
then once Dion, I was already a fan, but once I willed this shit to happen. In 95, 96, Shaq came to the Lakers, and Dion went to the Niners. And I was all like, I made that shit happen. You know,
Yeah,
because that was my
yeah.
favorite player.
That's quantum theory, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's
I was,
quantum mechanics.
when
Actually,
I was a Niner fan, it made sense because the Raiders was gone. Like I didn't even know the Raiders ever played in Oakland until they came back because they was always in LA.
Yeah.
So I was always a Niner fan.
My whole family.
Have you gone?
I didn't even know, bro. And I was
The
like,
stadium for
when
the
they
Raiders
came back,
in the Vegas?
when they came back to Oakland,
Yeah,
I was
I've
like,
seen
oh,
it
shit.
though. I haven't
This
been.
was
Has anybody gone inside?
I drove by it.
That shit look
Yeah,
fucking
it
like-
looks amazing.
Yeah.
It look like
I see
a
why-
Power Rangers concert. No, I just
Ours looks
outside
better.
like
I see why they left. I was like,
So
nigga.
far,
Nigga, they promised y'all this.
Have you been to the stadium in Oakland?
Have you been to anything in Oakland?
Shit, that's right. It's right in the hood, bro. East Oakland, like
Bro,
right
I
in the
stayed
hood.
at the
man.
Jack London.
They tore
Inn,
that shit
bro.
down or it's still there?
It's still there because the A's play there, but they trying to move.
The A's still got a team. Though.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? We should do something with these stadiums, man. Like, give it home
They still got the arena that the Warriors played in. They do concerts.
They will.
The
After a
Oracle,
while.
yeah. I mean,
They'll be
the
taking
Oracle.
over. It won't even have to give it to them. The homeless niggas were like, let somebody have an empty ass stadium for too long.
Man, they need to just be like a bring. They need to bring like a.
This is.
They be in there screaming and
They
shit.
should bring like a what's one of them arena football teams or something. I don't know. Like
to the bag.
I'm just saying in the stadium, like just have.
They need to have some football in there.
Yeah, I mean, or just have some type of
Some shit for
the
nobody.
league
to go to.
the league below football.
Oh, right.
Ain't nobody going to the games, bro. it's amazing people.
In Florida, they be going to that shit. In Florida, they be like,
The difference-
Florida,
Let me tell you
Georgia, North
something.
Carolina. Yeah. People
Let me
love
tell you
that kind of
something
shit.
about being a dude from LA. People from the Bay are what people like about people from California. So if you meet a person from the Bay, you go, I gotta get to Los Angeles. Like you from Ohio and you never been.
Are you
there.
saying we're better than LA? People from the
I didn't
Bay?
say that. So relax.
No, y'all are what I that is true.
This is true. This is true. And the experience that you. So let me
You
say
don't
this
say we
about
better
LA
than-
and so the people. You want the Bay Area people because these people are so smart. Like they're
Energy
so
be
smart.
high.
Their energy is dope.
Panther,
They're gonna make you feel
Hub.
better. They know everything. They like I'm saying. You got that experience, and then what you want is the living experience is like in San Diego. So they
Wow.
think that they're gonna get what you get in San Diego
With the
in
people
LA,
of
with
Bay
the people of the
attitude.
Bay, and neither one are the
But
truth.
what's
You get
what
niggas that
are,
do
Where
not
is
wave
LA?
at you when you
what
go
are the
by.
people in LA attitude?
They're not from here. It's transplants, bro. It's not.
But actually, people from LA, you don't even know. You like, they're cool
We're
as a bitch.
equal.
Yeah,
right?
everybody I met from LA is cool.
Where
I
you
never
from?
met.
People like, where the fuck you from? And they're like, bro, LA, bro.
They be like, I'm from.
No, but before you got here.
No, nigga, born and raised.
Like JGreen crew, like everybody out. JGreen, DeWine, every nigga that I meet from LA is cool.
Not DeWine, bro. Not DeWine. No,
I'm just saying, like niggas, like it be
we all in
niggas.
that same
Shout
boat.
out.
Yeah.
We can disagree.
London Brown, like niggas from LA, like just cool as hell.
Chris
Like,
Y'all see that recent one on The View of London Brown?
Fuck, bro.
Teddy Ray, all of us.
Wow.
Teddy's back.
You see that video of London Brown though on The View?
Nah, I seen it on the post, but I didn't watch
so
it.
Good.
I gotta watch it.
He said like
He went to Washington High School. That's like walking.
Yeah.
he said men inherently don't want a woman that nobody wants, right? And then all the girls like boo, boo, right? So then he was like, no, like on a real level, it's just nice to know that the lady that you with holds herself to such a higher regard that men are attracted to her. And then they were like, he was like, I just said the same thing. He was like, y'all are finicky. I just said the same thing twice.
He said it like that.
He was like, y'all are so finicky. I just said the same thing twice.
Comedian boy.
That's why-
Yes,
Yeah,
and they were like,
gave him
but you said it. That they tried to like, but you. He was just like, nah.
I didn't
I
like
know what
that.
I said. The
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah,
They always try. Man, that's fun.
But yeah,
it was raw. That's a fire ass video.
That's
But
because
LA,
nigga from LA.
that's I mean that is crazy because
But
LA.
it's funny because you'll hear that all the time. You'll hear people talk shit about people in LA and all that kind of stuff.
They be like, they
and
hella
I always say,
bougie.
it's y'all. It's transplant hating on transplant. Y'all both are not from here and thinking y'all supposed to act a certain way. You was the fake nigga of Ohio, and you
Whoa.
came to LA and tried to be the fake nigga of Ohio in LA because you think that that's how they are.
That's true as fuck. Cause like,
very, very
when
true.
I first moved out here, you know, like I stayed out here for like 3 years straight before I went back to Georgia. So then the first time I go back to Georgia, like somebody came with, like a couple niggas came with me, and I think they came with me to kind of see, like, I bet this nigga was lame as hell back here. What we want to see, and then I'm like bouncing from house to house, place to place, like greeting people, like people like, man, you back, bro? What the fuck? They're like, why'd you leave here?
right.
I was like, oh, cause I wanted to. I wasn't running from no shit, bro. Like, I was like,
niggas that are actually on the run. Like, you have a home that you can go back to if people respect you.
like, yeah, they liked me. I wasn't lame in high school, bro.
Yeah.
Why
This
you
dude told me, I remember this. I said, he said, where you from? I said, I'm from South Central Los Angeles. Because, you know, you from LA, you say I'm from South. He's like, actually, it's called South LA. I said, no, it's called South Central because from there. I know what it's called. He said, nobody's really from LA. I was like, no, I am. He's like, well, yeah, your parents are from LA. No, they are. Like, I'm like, what do you mean?
What are you trying to do?
Like, we are, it's people that's actually from LA. And I hate when I used to tell somebody, they be like, you can't find good wings. Or you can't find a
Oh,
good
yeah,
piece
that
of
is
pizza."
very annoying.
And I be like, you need to just go to this spot south of Wilshire. It's on blah, 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 blah. Oh, I ain't going over there. Bitch, then you can't find good wings. You want to go to Burbank? Go ahead and eat.
That's Facebook all goddamn
That shit is
day, bro.
That's Facebook, but that's like girls that just move out here that are really asking, like, where can I find this? But instead, they'll just knock it. Or people in general.
But
I've
to
done
hate
shit.
on it, like to hate on the city is the thing
And
that
not know
irritates
shit
me
about
the
it.
most. Like you don't have to hate. You can just be like, it's certain shit I'm not experiencing. It's not like that where you from either. You can't go to fucking any part
Boston?
of New Jersey and gamble. You gotta go to Atlantic City.
Ooh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just
You in Boston, like, where the fuck are the burritos at?
yeah. I had Mexican food in Atlanta. It was the biggest mistake of my life.
Yes.
But it should have been. I should have known better. Like, yeah, I see a Latino guy here and there, but they not gonna be throwing down in the kitchen just because.
Or on the side of the street.
Or which is beautiful out here. We can go right now. We can leave 5 minutes and get some dope shit right now. But that's a LA thing. That's something you know that you can do out here.
Street food, bang.
The Chinese food in Atlanta is way better than the Chinese food out here, from what I've experienced.
Man, you know what's crazy? I agree. Speaking of LA, man, how good food is and type of things we're looking for something to do. Tonight, there's a really great show, West Side Cream. You should crack it out. It's with
saw the
Craig
guy.
Smith. Yeah,
Okay,
man. So it's a
okay,
wonderful
Far
thing.
Side, shout out.
West
man.
Side Cream.
Craig Smith.
West Side,
From the
D.
West
Craig
Coast.
Smith. It's a comedy show. It's a You Just Feel It
Okay.
showcase. You know what I'm saying? Tickets are available on Eventbrite. Hit up me, Rastafari Unicorn, ask for tickets. I'll
It's
point you in the
right
right direction. And yeah, man, it's gonna be jumping. We got a fire ass lineup. Craig Smith is hosting. I'm on it.
Hey.
Demetrius, Amaricia. Who else? KJ's on this bitch. Dayreezy. So it's gonna be a vibe, and they serving food, so you should slide.
And
That's
they
dope
serving
as hell.
food.
Where's it at? Where is
Also,
So it is at this man. Let me look
It's
it
at
up.
this man.
It is. Let me get the address. Actually, I just got it. Thank you for even asking.
Tell
that.
these niggas where shit, cut.
also,
The address is 8874 South Broadway.
874.
That sounds like it's downtown.
Oh, that's the hood. No, it's
No, that
88th
sounds
and
like
Broadway.
88th and Broadway.
It is that.
I've done that spot.
Broadway.
It is hood.
I've done that
I think,
spot.
yeah, you have. It's in a
Ain't
little
that one rapper?
It's the
The one rapper with the Jerry
Shout
curl
out to
from there. Huh?
Adrian.
What's his name?
I know the person who run that shit.
Yeah,
Going
yeah,
rapper with the Jerry
It's a
curl.
spot.
Man, the one nigga.
Shout out to Jenny Griffin. That's the last time I did a show with her.
That one rapper, dude. What's the one rapper with the Jerry curl? From
That's
LA?
rapping now?
Yeah. Dang.
Wait.
He be claiming Broadway.
It was close. It was. I was there.
It's damn.
I was almost said
I can't think of his name.
G Malone, but I know it's not him. But I almost said that because I know it's like a.
Couldn't help you guys.
He got a Jerry. He had. I mean, he had. It's called. He kind of look like Easy E a little bit.
Dang, I can't think of who you're talking about right now. But anyway,
Is it a 3-letter word like IDK or
let me
something?
see.
IDK.
There's a rapper named
There's a
IDK.
rapper named
It's
IDK.
not. I don't know though. What's your name? IDK. Well, when you figure it out, let me know. No.
You figure it out.
You got a new spot. IDK is my name. Well, once you know, email me or something. You also got a spot. You got several places. that
Man,
you
that's
doing
what I do.
stuff.
Every Wednesday I got a show. Johnny West Adams.
We just did that. We just went over there.
So good, so fun. The
had
audience is
G on
building
yet?
up. I haven't had G on. I haven't had anybody on this yet. That's gonna happen. I actually want to give y'all a night where I know it's cracking because that's coming.
It don't even matter.
You know, it's building up. You know, as you can see, you come there. It wasn't that a growth from the first time you saw it.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna get you cracking soon enough. I really want to get it where it's like I gotta put seats in there, and that's coming soon.
I know. And you got no parking.
And I have no parking. Yeah.
I'm Maurice gonna be on that one too.
Maurice is gonna be on that. It's called Parking Sucks, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We got a place called the Sugar Bank, man, in Koreatown.
Parking really.
G
That's
Perico.
over there.
G Perico, I knew it was a
that's
letter.
G
I told you it was a letter.
Yeah. I had to look at
When I say G Malone,
You-
that's-
That is the most West Coast
G
sound.
Perico has a Jerry curl.
Yeah, he had a Jerry
I knew it was
curl.
a G something.
G
Anyway.
Perico.
Then
Yeah.
again, okay, so I heard a song in a studio that was played for him. It's not even out yet, and that shit sounds so cold. It's got like that. Remember that Troy Ave song that came? Kinda?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
funky, but that light energy. But he's rapping on it, so his voice is still that way. But that
Yeah.
shit's so cold.
Man, I saw Troy Ave at this place in North Hollywood or Sherman Oaks called Mardi Gras Tuesdays with this girl with the fakest booty I ever seen in my life.
That's
Like,
embarrassing.
You'll find
I
it
was
there.
like, damn.
It didn't even
dog.
look. It didn't even look nice though.
Oh man, it was
How
like
they sit on that shit even?
they went and sat at the bar of all things, so it was just like up in the air, looking weird.
That's
She
the
was on the
worst
back
thing
with
to
that.
look at. It's the worst thing to look because you can't stop looking.
Man,
But you like,
and that nigga
it's
had
wrong.
fucking hair dye in and shit.
He had hair dye in?
Yeah,
That nigga done lost it a little bit.
like
It's
like,
easy
once
to
you
do
get
that out
fake
there.
ass,
That's
man.
what I'm talking about. This is exactly
Just
what
get a
I'm
little
talking about
booty.
on
Why
the
don't you just get a girl with a small booty? That's better than a fake ass to me.
A healthy
Why
small.
was like, hey bitch, do some squats.
Just squat. I could build from this than rather have it. You
we
like
gonna,
fake
gonna
booty?
eat and do squats.
You look like you like the fake
I'm
booties.
looking like some fake booties. I'll be like, I probably still would hit that though.
Oh,
Some of
we
them you
all
can't tell
feel
and they
that
fired.
way, but
Some of
we
them
all
are
feel
fired.
that way. We all,
Well, yeah.
we
It's
all
not like I
feel
haven't
that
seen one
way.
I like. I like it.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
like,
not putting my dick inside of the fake booty, okay?
I'm gonna grab it, and if it don't feel right, I'm gonna move.
I'm gonna let it go.
I'm gonna move up to the back. I'm gonna move up.
It's gonna move up too.
I just want to take a fake booty and spread the cheeks
arch.
and put it on her side.
yeah, that's like
Just like
that.
she got them old cop pants on. Just make it sit off the shit. Come back together.
We getting ready to get out of here, so I want to make sure I ask these questions because it's a room full of comedians, stand-up comedians. I want to ask y'all how stand-up is doing because you brought up the shows. I want to know how stand-up doing. How you feeling about being on stage post-COVID? You actually get on stage again. Post Chappelle and all the shit that cancel shit, whatever. How's that life?
Shit, fun.
It's cool.
Because I haven't been
I'm-
around.
You haven't. When
enough.
last time you got up?
Last time I got up was this year, August. I got up. I did a Rob Smallwood show.
Ralph Lauren, shout out.
Keep,
okay.
what is it called?
Yeah, I've been
Keep your distance. That's not
No, that's Kev.
yeah.
Shout out to Rob Smallwood. Oh, only the
Essentials, only essentials.
Only
Yeah.
essentials. I did that.
It's been
yeah.
cool for me. I've been like consistently getting up. You know what I mean? I feel like
You travel too a lot.
Yeah, but I feel like the pandemic like that. This year I actually was getting that work in, like you know what I'm saying.
Grinding, right? Yeah,
I was.
we seen it.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
picking up, but yeah, it was like I appreciate stand up. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
some days where I'll be like I don't even feel like going out, but I'll be like man, it was a time where I couldn't go out. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it made me.
You appreciate.
But I was kind of like going out, like you know what I mean. I kind of like burnt myself out like every Monday night improv, chocolate Sundays.
Right, you gotta take a break.
I'm trying to work my way into like doing shows other than the urban nights. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Crack them. You know what I mean? Not to knock none of them, but I'm just trying to
get into a
be diverse,
move.
like do everything. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, but it's been cool though.
I'm having fun. I just started doing that, going to other rooms that are not that and they're not urban necessarily. And yeah, man, I guess the artistry, the difference between the artistry and I guess how you feel you being treated is two different things, kind of like. So I guess like me writing and kind of not just doing short ass little bits. Stuff that's spreading my leg, stretching my legs out some and just talking more about it myself.
He said spreading his legs out.
Spread my legs.
I'm out here busting it open. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
We all trying to make it.
Hey, y'all did it, now y'all finished.
Just talking more. Wow. Just saying more things, going along with this. That's a whole different thing. And then also going to other places and professionally emailing and submitting myself to places. Having a good package to say how to do an email. Having a good tape.
My nigga got that tape.
Yes.
So that's the key thing in having the tape. I still don't. All these years, I still don't have a solid tape
that shit limits you.
Yeah,
There's so many things that you would be good on Hot Tub. You would be good on all these shows, but you need to be able to hit them up.
I gotta be able to say, hey, look, this is Jay. This is what I do. Blah blah blah.
This is my tape.
But if you don't have,
what's Hot Tub?
You know,
it's a show at Virgil. It's like
you don't have to send no tape, bro. All you have to do is say. Give us a recording. JGreen.
We've been waiting for you, man.
The key thing is to probably, I'm from LA, but if I wasn't from LA, I think I'd be one of these fake people and just be like, hey, G King told me to hit you up. And he's like, he never told me this. Ruin the friendship, but I get on the show.
A lot of people
do that.
I ain't never did that, but
I never did that either.
But it's people that does
a lot of niggas do that, bro.
Hey, I'm be like,
once they see you on the show, they go, "Oh, he's on the show."
Don't even
I
name
know
drop
him.
his own cousin.
I don't even. I mean, I don't name drop, but I just everything I've been getting like just because somebody seen me, but I never been like, hey.
And that's how we operate. You know, like you go. Well, I hope somebody thinks I'm dope. And if they think I'm dope, like I remember when improv
you can't just do that though.
I started getting improv nights, improv, but it's based off of Rita the Booker.
Right.
That's going off of me actually coming
being
to the
in front
mic,
of her.
being in front of her. But it's other people that's on the show. Like, how'd you get the show? I'm like, well, I was at the mic and Rita said blah blah blah. They were like, oh, I thought you knew Rod or something. I'm like, who's Rod?
Right, exactly.
And then they be like, oh, you don't know? Never mind. And they walk away and you never find out.
Yeah, I just always just been like, I never. Like my cousin, I kind of was like, that's my cousin, but I kind of like didn't want to be like,
I know, how, especially on that shit, you would be like,
I don't want to be
stand on your own shit.
Yeah, I want to be like, my cousin told me,
yeah.
But a lot of people know that we affiliated, so they show, you know what I'm saying? So I came here, it was like, oh look, I had to really just be decent, you know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, nigga. You know?
But it's the same thing. Like now that I know you, if I ask you some shit, you can tell me, oh, this who you need to talk to.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
So watching how people move.
Just because your cousin, whoever he is, as long as you know he's telling you, look, I'm just trying to tell another comedian what they should try to do to get to the whatever. Y'all do it. We do it for each other.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, there's whole shows out here that are completely filled with rooms with niggas that just have Twitter followers. They not at clubs, but motherfuckers have a fat ass following and they run their own show and they're packing out places.
Off of Twitter?
Off of Twitter followings.
Damn, bro. I forgot. I be forgetting about Twitter.
Instagram too, shit.
Instagram followers too. There's girls that run these shows and they're like got a bunch of just Instagram followers.
Nigga, try this fucking Pandora or fucking like podcast bitches that got.
Yes, it's 100,000. The game is so different. So like, then if you can get in, if they see that you killing it and are funny, they'll put you on their show and you leave with 10, 15 followers. But still, then there's places where they got a bar and then they got a chalkboard and then they got everybody's fucking Instagram up. So you murder, everybody look up and fucking put your name up, right? Because it's better to just have it available. It's just like all these other marketing techniques and how other motherfuckers do it in these other places will blow your mind. It's like, how did y'all pack this room out? Is what I'm always asking. How did y'all do this? You know, how did you get so many people here? Because I'm constantly promoting, constantly sharing my shit, constantly booking people that I think work hard. So it's just like all these fucking things, G. I go to another place and there's a promoter. We met the nigga. There's a promoter here that looks good, so he brings a bunch of bad bitches in. Now the bad bitches promoting about another show keeps on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many things in this marketing game. It's just like it's really open. It's really interesting in what you can do, but just like you really
It's a collab effort, though.
It's a collab effort.
To market
constantly.
popular, you need collaboration.
Yes,
Yeah.
you need to come up there, share, put flyers, word of mouth, motherfucking have it on social media. Make sure the place shares it.
And that's
I'm thinking about 2022. One of my thing. I never really ran a show. I think I might get it. I think it's time where I know enough people in LA comedians.
you definitely
can run a fire show.
Yeah, I think I wanna like get like a once every 2 weeks or once a month or just
bro. That gives you something to give to the
works with
community,
you.
and you got a reason to come up and talk to motherfuckers, and you can
work your shit
put on
out
a fire
and
show.
Yeah. I think that's
you know
some, and I always want to challenge myself, and that's something I never did.
Well, it's the same. It's my same goal. I want to have a show next year. I'm from LA. I feel like I need to be like. We've had shows before, but I need to do. It's not gonna be hood. It's gonna be.
What's crazy is it'll be half people you know and half hood. What's crazy?
I feel like the dynamic is a unique dynamic. Just like how you think about your material.
Yeah,
it's a unique perspective that I'm bringing out there. That's how I think about putting my show together. I want to put something.
Oh Jesus!
So,
you got people that like you a lot that you just contact.
As far as the hot rooms, is there hot rooms going on?
For shows?
Anywhere, like any place, you're just happy that you've been there.
I mean, you know what I be rocking, bro?
What?
The third wheel in the midnight.
Third wheel goes crazy.
I fool with the third wheel, bro. I be tired though, bro. Afterwards, but I mean,
because
third wheel is one of the hottest.
Yeah, third wheel is.
But you get like the thing that I do like about them as opposed to using their podcast space is they're
hilarious.
They'll run shows for the low, bro.
Yeah. Hell of people doing shows out of there too. Yeah.
Well, they obviously see that hustle. I mean, they overpriced on recording, but they know how to do something where they're for comedians, especially on that.
Basically, and it's free too. So
the offbeat mic, that's all the way up. It's in Highland Park.
Okay,
but that shit cracks, and this the rooms that you talking about you want to go into.
Accidental Chaos
was crazy, but that
I've been there.
A bunch of like different type of motherfuckers. It's just like
Accident Chaos it be
trappy.
Yeah,
it's trappy.
It's like in the alley. It's like
it's a little, but it's cool. Midnight Madness, that's the third wheel. Sorry, Witty Titties, that's a nightcap. I think that's all woman though.
The nightcap. I heard about the nightcap.
The Hollywood.
The Nook is the spot, bro. That's black owned.
Yeah, I know. The hard part about the Nook
shout out to
is I don't get off until like 6:30, and it's pretty much done at 8. And I gotta come from the hood all the way there. But I want to get to because Chelsea's the homie, and Chelsea be hosting.
Yeah, Chelsea always there. Yeah,
I be wanting to get up in there, man.
And it's black woman owned.
Yeah,
shout out to Raquel's. I did a show like a couple weeks ago. He had it lit up in there.
Yeah,
real.
Yeah, Raquel's had a dope crowd at the Nook.
What is the Chateau? Chateau is not black owned.
Yeah,
Chateau.
No, it's not.
Nah, the Chateau. The Chateau was cool too. It's just
not white.
The owner hella weird.
It's like he's like Latin,
it's not black
though. Some shit like that.
But
man, I don't know if they still doing it now. But for a second, they was only doing bringer mics, and I was not fucking with that.
Chateau.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's what it is now, but that's how they got it. They name out at first.
All the shows that I've done, it's been like somebody produced it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you know, it's a guy named Kill. He's from Nebraska, but he got a show. His show. I did a show last week. It was lit on a Friday. Like I think Haiti, the one him and Haiti did.
Shout out Haiti.
That one, him, and then they produced a show together.
I didn't even know Haiti did it.
There's a lot of people that do shows.
I mean, they like collab on it. Like you know what I'm saying. But Haiti had to work or something. He came afterwards. But
There's so many shows, and I be like, there's this place at this record store called Permanent Records, man. It's got like the Popular Kids, man. That just a big ass show. People be packed out. I've gone to many backyard shows. Kids in the yard. Like all these shows in the valley. All these shows are over the place. East.
Yeah.
That people be packing out. That Good Night next to that Humboldt bar. And I'll be like,
that's in Sherman Oaks.
Good Night in Hollywood.
Good Night.
Oh, that's the karaoke spot on Friday.
Yeah. And it's just like, yo, but these people deliberately are promoting, and they're not necessarily comics, but they just like, promote hard to get their shit doing. It's very, it's alive. Comedy is alive, and I acknowledge motherfuckers are hustlers and their business acumen.
Have y'all been to?
I just been pushing my social media, bro.
Which is
smart. The smartest thing.
Yeah,
I be trying to do. I'm not giving up, bro. I'm trying to like get it cracking, but it's like
I can't hear.
I be wanting to be like, man, trick it, just stand up, but I don't want to get left behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want to stay relevant.
That's the move. It's like the lane you need to go in is the social media lane. To speed up.
I feel like the best thing you can do is find something that's easy and comfortable for you to do that you don't feel like you're reaching too hard.
Bro, I just be taking TikToks and remixing them.
Exactly. That's what everybody does.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Why do we feel like we gotta be original?
It's easy. I'm like, I'm like this. My thing is stand up. I don't want to be like coming up with skits and you know what I'm saying.
But I'm not gonna ever mouth somebody else's fucking stand up. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
You know
but I'll do a skit like, hey, I feel like it ain't no rules. It ain't no rules.
It's the Wild West.
Like I mean, in stand up, yeah, you can steal jokes. You can't steal jokes, but
like you would apologize for a skit.
TikTok, nigga. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm just remixing it. Like,
but the skit, you be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I didn't know. I thought.
Speaking of social media, man, let's promote these bitches and get out of this bitch.
All right. Well,
speaking on it.
Farside TV.
Shout out Farside TV.
Shout out so much, man. What a beautiful space.
Man, I had a great time, man.
Farside, they are housing the Fresh Jays currently.
Doing a great job.
Farside TV.
Doing their damn thing. I'm Jonathan Tumblin on everything on the internet.
I'm JGreen. JGreen LOL. The letter J, the color green. LOL. Fresh J's podcast. The THE. Not the THEE, because you know niggas is ghetto. THE Fresh J's JS podcast. That's on Instagram. Is that Twitter too, right?
Twitter is just Fresh J's.
It's just Fresh J's podcast on Twitter.
And I'm G King, man, on Instagram. I'm G King Comic everything. Instagram, Twitter, comedian G King on Facebook. Yeah, G King Comic all the way. Follow me.
Now we have to say him for last because he got like 7 different. 25 different.
Rossford Unicorn, Your Neighborhood Simp, Shaquille Sunflower, Sad Boy Marco.
Oh, and Fresh J's podcast on Gmail too. If you want to, you know what I'm saying. If y'all got some people that y'all want to send our way, or some questions that y'all want to ask the Fresh J's,
our comments about whatever we said. If we offended you or anything like that, I would love to read what
love to cuss your ass the fuck out.
Said about our show. You know, we're just trying to get this thing out there so y'all can see us, hear us, and get your point across.
Fresh J's.
Man, now I want some Fat Sal's, bro.
I am not going to Fat Sal's.
Man, when I go to Fat Sal's, I just feel like, why'd I eat?